What is going on, Alabama fans? It is time. March Madness is here, and we've been waiting a long time for this, guys. Like we haven't ever done a Alabama basketball watch party, and I'm very, very excited about that. I have, not been a basketball fan for a very, very long time. I think when the hell was his name? Avery Johnson. When he was Alabama's basketball coach. That's really when I started getting into basketball a little bit. So I am very new to this when it comes to basketball. We got my right-hand man, Stone Shields, as well, joining us for this game today. Alabama versus Robert Morris, first round of the NCAA Tournament here. Game set to kick off here in about 30 minutes or so. So appreciate everybody who has joined us today. Don't have anybody in the comments yet, but get in the comments section and let us know where you guys are watching from. We're going to be live for every single Alabama basketball game in this NCAA tournament. It's going to be a fun time, and I hope a lot of people really, join us for this. I'm not going to sit here and ever act like I'm a big basketball, fan or anything like that, but I mean, why not, right? It's March Madness. We're here. We got Nate Oates on the TV right here. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. So get in the comment section. We got 24 people watching. I didn't expect a big number right off the bat anyways, but let me know, where are you guys watching from? You got to be subscribed to get in the comment section as well. So make sure you guys hit that sub button and let me know where you guys are watching from. We got Alabama versus Robert Morris here. Round of 64. A lot of good tournament games yesterday. There was some madness. There wasn't a ton of madness, but it was fun to watch. Let's see. Nobody in the comments yet. Let's go. Who's going to be the first comment, man? I want to shout some people out here for joining us here early on today. 24 people watching. We got my mom in the chat. Let's go. We got my mom saying she's watching from home. All right. We're going to break this matchup down here a little bit before this game gets kicked off. Some big Grant Nelson news. He should play. We'll see whether or not he does. I would kind of like it if they could go into this game and not necessarily have to play him a ton of minutes, because he's got that knee injury that kind of flared up during that Florida game. But we'll see what happens. He's bouncing around doing stuff right now on the court. So we will see what happens with Grant Nelson. Darian Reed should be good to go for Alabama. This is definitely a team that can go to the Final Four. Nate Oates said in his press conference this week, if Alabama doesn't get to the Final Four, he considers this season a failure, which I love that mentality. I love that mindset from a coach that, Alabama basketball, I'm not a big, Alabama basketball history guy. I know they've, made some runs in the tournament, way a long time ago in the past. But, and then last year, obviously, you make your run to the Final Four. But, that was your first Final Four appearance. So, we're going to see what happens. But I love the mentality from Nate Oates that Alabama basketball is a program that needs to win national championships. And we're just going to enjoy the ride here. We are going to enjoy the ride. We got Tanya in the chat as well, putting Roll Tide in there. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, everything. Get this out into the YouTube algorithm. Get in the chat. Help me out. We want a lot of Alabama fans in here for this game today. And we're just going to have fun and see what happens. So, Alabama right now, a massive favorite in this game. 22-point favorite. 166 is the over-under there. I would love nothing more than a blowout. This Robert Morris team is pretty decent. They won the Horizon League as well. So, they won their conference. They got their bid. They've got the player of the year in the Horizon League. They've got the defensive player in the league, or of the year in the Horizon League as well. So, it's definitely going to be a team that's going to play hard against Alabama today. And just because it's Alabama, man, does not mean they're not going to come out and play very, very hard. So, they got their guy Cam Woods, who is an Alabama native as well. He's definitely going to come in with a lot of excitement for this game. He said Alabama was the team among these Power 4 teams now that, some of these, smaller schools wanted to play. I guess they like their matchup. Alabama's very long compared to them. I think I read a stat the other day that said Alabama, their average height, I believe, is like 6'8", which is like 2 inches taller than Robert Morris's tallest guy. So we'll see what happens there if Alabama can beat them, on the glass. I think that's going to be a big key to this game. And I also think a big key to this game is going to be the turnovers for Alabama, because a lot of these games where they haven't looked very well, the turnovers have been an issue. And Alabama's shown even, there's been some criticism with Nate Oates, with the system that they run, you live by the 3, die by 3. But this team has shown that they can win games even when the 3 ball isn't falling. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens, man. It's March. Things crazy, can happen. We've seen 16s take down ones now so far in the not in this tournament, but in the recent past here. So we'll see what happens. A 2 can definitely take down a 15. We'll continue with the show here in just a moment, but first, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor today. That is Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. You can do baseball, you can do basketball, you can do a ton of things. They've even got esports over on Prize Picks. And one of my favorite things about Prize Picks is the flex play. You don't have to get every single one of your picks correct to come out on top. You can get 2 out of the 3 like we got in this season-long baseball Prize Picks slate right here. Jack Ray cooked up for us. You got Paul Skeens, more than season-long strikeouts. Again there. And then Jaron Duran, more than home runs there. We'll see if that happens. But one of the best things about these season-long Prize Picks slates are the it kind of takes that injury aspect into account. So if these guys stay healthy, they are very, very likely to hit. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in more than 30 different states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. Like I said, they also invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out your lineup even if it isn't perfect. You can double your money even if your picks don't hit 100% there. So head over to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to get the $50 bonus. It is just guaranteed. It's Prize Picks. Run your game. All right, this is our Super Chat menu for today, and I'll get that Prize Picks link in the comments section for you guys as well. If you want to run some Prize Picks slates, if I'm not mistaken, it's even available in Alabama, which is kind of crazy considering you're not really allowed to do anything in Alabama. But this is our Super Chat menu for today's show. Every single Super Chat is going to be a shout out, just like it always is here on the show. And for every single Super Chat, I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. It's the beginning of the year. We're trying to do things a little bit better here. Try not to, eat as much junk food and stuff like that. So for every single Super Chat, whether it's 99 cents or $99, I'm going to do 5 air squats. So every single Super Chat, doesn't matter how big, how small, I'm going to do 5 air squats for you guys. And we're just going to try to get fit here. If the boys are working, we're going to be working here as well. We're also going to be doing the Venmo 50/50 raffle, $10 Venmo. Just send it to @Chris-Daughtery-1. If you want to send me a friend request first, I can accept that. We could kind of have a little bit of a back and forth here just so you guys know it is me that you are, sending the $10 to. But I would love to give away $100 today. On the show, we'll run our duck race at the very end of the show, and we'll select our winner just like that. And then I'll Venmo it to you right here while we're live so you guys, know that you're getting that pretty much immediately at the end of the show there. So $10 Venmo, @Chris-Daughtery-1 for the Venmo 50/50 raffle. Also breaking out the beer bongs today. We're trying to have fun. We always try to have fun here at it's the Alabama Football Report, but we're doing basketball today. So we got the beer bong here. We got a bunch of, what do we got? Miller Lights in there. And then we've got some other stuff, some seltzers and stuff like that. So if we run out of Miller Lite, which I hope we don't. We've got plenty of Miller Lights in there. If we run out, I will be absolutely blackout here on the stream. And every 50 likes that we get on the stream today, I will do a shot. We've got our not a sponsor liquor right here. So make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Every 50 likes that we get on the show, I will do a shot for you guys. And look, like I said at the top of the show, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything about basketball. This is more of a fun thing for me, for Stone, for you guys as well. We're just trying to, it's kind of another excuse to go live because we haven't been able to go live since, the Michigan game? So since the Raleigh Quest Bowl. So we're just trying to have fun. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys share the stream for us. Help us out. We're going to have a lot of fun today, man. Hopefully Alabama can get the dub. And if that is the case, we'll see you again on Sunday as well. And that'll be a whole lot of fun. Might not have a producer for that game, but I'll be here. I'll be here with you guys. So that is our Super Chat menu today. Get those Super Chats in. Get those Venmos in. I will every now and then glance down at my phone to see if we got any Venmos there. But that is the Super Chat menu for today. Let's get into this matchup just a little bit here, as we're about, 20 minutes, 19 or so minutes away from tip-off of this ball game. Alabama, number 2 seed, taking on number 15 seed Robert Morris. And like I said, guys, they're a very, very good team. Pretty much the same record here as Alabama. Sure, they're not in, the SEC. They're in the Horizon League. But one thing I do always say about basketball, about baseball, some of these smaller sports is you don't have to be in a big conference to end up making a run in the tournament or just be able to, play good basketball just in general. I don't really know why that is the case, but you've seen smaller schools win the, tournament, the national championship in baseball. Haven't really seen smaller schools win it in basketball, but they've definitely made some runs out there. So definitely don't want to overlook this team. If Alabama does win today, they will play the winner of St. Mary's and Vanderbilt on Sunday. I think I picked St. Mary's in that game. So, they've been a very good program for a while now, so we're just going to have to see what happens there. But this is going to be a very, very fun game today between number 2 Alabama and number 15 Robert Morris. Now, if you guys want Alabama to make a run here in the NCAA tournament, make sure you drop a like on the show. Likes equals wins. We got to survive. We got to advance. It's just one game at a time. Nate Oates said the other day, right now, we're in a 4-team tournament. We're in a 4-team tournament right now. That should get us to the Sweet 16. You break it down to another 4-team tournament, so on and so forth. So make sure you guys hit that like button for me. If you don't hit the like button and you're an Alabama fan, I think you want Robert Morris to win. That's the only thing that I can think of why, if you are an Alabama fan, you wouldn't like the stream. I really don't know why. Why else you wouldn't? Let's see. We've got 14 likes right now on the stream. I want to get at least 50% like ratio. We got 52 people watching. Let's get up to 25 likes. Let's get up to 25 likes. Get in the comment section. Let me know you're here. I'll give some shout outs. I see Night Boys. Probably it's 3OYS. Saying, let's go, Bama. Let's go, man. We're going to have a whole lot of fun today, guys. We are going to have a whole lot of fun today. And then after our stream is over, you can also go to the main Chat Sports channel as well. They'll be doing games all day long, all tournament long as well. So make sure you guys hit that like button for me if you guys want Alabama to make it at least to the Final Four, man. At least to the Final Four. Honestly, like I said, I'm not the biggest basketball dude, but if we make it to the Elite Eight, I'd probably be happy with that too. Obviously, you want to go further, but let's see. We need 7 more likes. We need 7 more likes. I'll tell you what, once we get to that 25 like number, that'll be 50% like ratio. I'll go ahead and kick us off with a shot. I'll kick us off with a shot once we hit 25 likes. We like to party here at Chat Sports. This is the best job ever, man. We get to do so many fun things. Like this is my job. Is incredible. Just being able to stream to you guys. Just have fun in the chat. At 19 likes, 6 more. 6 more. We're not going to move on until we get the rest of these likes. We got Mom and Dad in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Dad saying roll tide in there. Take a little sip of my drink. 20 likes, 20 likes. Can we get 5 more? Can we get 5 more? I'm so fired up, man. I'm so fired up right now about some Alabama basketball. Bama hoops. Stone, how do you feel Alabama's going to fare in this tournament this year?
You know, we were talking this morning, Chris. I had kind of forgotten that Bama kind of, walked into the tournament last year struggling a little bit and then obviously went on a great run and was able to make it to the Final Four. So hopefully they can kind of rekindle some of that energy. You were saying lost to Florida in the tournament as well last year. So this first game's all about, getting some of the nerves out. Robert Morris, this is their Super Bowl, right? So you're going to get their best shot. You just got to go out there, execute at a high level, do what you've done all season long. That should be enough to get you by this game. And then over the weekend, obviously, it gets a little bit more difficult. But you're looking to get some of that mojo back, some of that swag back after coming off a disappointing loss against Florida when that second half you pretty much were kind of a no-show after really playing well in the first half, I thought.
First half was really good.
Yeah. Obviously, no Grant Nelson there. Impacted that a lot. But big game just to get the nerves out, get back in the NCAA tournament, and hopefully it's a good one for the Crimson Tide today.
Patricia in the chat saying, I'm a big Robert Morris fan. Let's have a good game. Are you really, Patricia? Or are you being sarcastic there? When last Sunday, when the bracket show was going on, we drew Robert Morris. I was like, who even is that? I don't know where they're from. I didn't know. I've never heard of them before. And then I just Googled Robert Morris. What is that? And there was a pastor who is being arrested right now, being charged with some very bad things. So that's the only thing I know about Robert Morris, besides, some other stuff that I looked up the last couple of days. We got Zugetsu in the chat saying Roll Tide as well. I hope I said that right. We'll see. I don't know. We need 3 more likes, guys. I know there's 3 people here that have not liked the video. We need 3 more, and then we'll move on, talk about some more stuff here, some injury news. Kind of break down a little bit some of these, names to know for Robert Morris. I need 3 more likes. I feel like I'm begging here. Patricia said, yeah, I'm a big Robert Morris. I go to school there. Okay, nice. Well, I tell you what, Patricia, hang out with us. I'll be honest, I don't know really anything at all about Robert Morris, but we're going to have fun here. We're going to be nice. Talk your crap back and forth in the chat. It's going to be fun. We don't ban anybody for being on another, fan base or anything like that. So, talk crap in there if you want to. That is totally fine. Let's get fired up. And we're to 25 likes, 26 likes. Here we go. And then I'll do another one at 50, and then every 50 after that. I will do a shot here for you guys. All righty. Let's get it fired up early on a Friday. I guess it's not morning anymore. I guess if you're in Central Time, it's still morning. Let's go, baby. Appreciate everybody who liked the video. Keep them likes coming in. Share the video. Hit that sub button as well. Let's talk about some of these Robert Morris players that we're definitely going to get to know today. So their head coach, let's just start off with him first, Andy Toole. He was the coach of the year this year in the Horizon League. Nate Oates has gone up against Robert Morris before. I believe he said he was 1-1 against Robert Morris in his time at Buffalo. Really praised this program. He also said he went up there for multiple coaches clinics when he was a high school coach as well. So he definitely knows this program inside and out, and just kind of the way they like to do things. These smaller schools, they play really, really, really hard. So definitely do not want to overlook this team, I should say. Alvaro Falgueras? Is that how you say his name, Stone? Falgueras?
I got nothing better than that.
Something like that. I'm sorry. He was the player of the year this year in the Horizon League. He's been incredible. Cam Woods, he's the Alabama native as well. Playing for Robert Morris. He actually led the team in scoring this year. He was all-league second team as well. So he's definitely going to be a guy, comes into this game with a lot of fire, a lot of intensity. Definitely going to see a lot of these guys. And then Dickerson as well. He was the Defensive Player of the Year in the Horizon League Conference. So these three names are definitely going to be guys I think are going to make big impacts in this game for Robert Morris. Hopefully Alabama can really lock it down on the defensive side of the ball, because that's one of these things that Nate Oates talks about all the time is excuse me, damn, that shot got to me just right in the middle of a sentence. You got to be able to play defense, man. And, the defense translates to offense. If you're playing hard and locking down on the defensive side of the ball, the shooting and the offense is just going to take care of itself. So, this is definitely a talented team, and I'm definitely not going to be one to overlook them. I'm never going to overlook a team again. After Alabama lost to that trash Michigan team in the bowl game. I know we're kind of mixing football and basketball here, and I hate it when they do that on TV, bro. I hate it when they throw a long pass down the court and they're like, oh, it's a deep ball, it's a touchdown pass, whatever. I hate that shit. We're talking basketball today, baby.
There could be an opportunity if Bama obviously wins today and we get a little mini upset with Vandy and St. Mary's. It could be Vanderbilt again.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
We'd have to beat them by 45, man. We'd have to beat them by 45. Let me know here in the comment section, how far do you guys think Alabama will go? It is also the pinned poll on today's show, so you guys can vote in there as well. Let's see, we got 39% saying Alabama's either going to make it to the Final Four or to the national championship game. I love that. I love the optimism around multiple Alabama sports these days. It used to just be football and maybe softball that you really could get excited about, and the weird things, I guess not weird, but different sports like softball and gymnastics and golf and things like that. You're winning national championships in those sports too. Wheelchair basketball is elite, bro. Alabama's wheelchair basketball is absolutely elite. They win national championships constantly. But basketball, man, we just haven't gotten it like this in a very long time. I've never, like I said, really, I remember back to the Avery Johnson days. That's when I really started. The buckle up thing, man, that got me fired up. But we're past that now. We're now to Nate Oates. It's Hard Hat Awards now. We're going to work, baby. Get your lunch pail, because Alabama is trying to make a run in the NCAA tournament this year. Let's see. Zoog's asking about Grant Nelson. Said, I heard he's not starting tonight. I don't know if he's going to start or not. Yay Alabama put out not too long ago that Grant Nelson was going to be available to play. Let's see. Charlie Potter just put out Alabama's starters today. It's going to be LeBaron Philon, Mark Sears, Chris Youngblood, Jaron Stevenson, and Clifford Amore. Stevenson is in for Grant Nelson. So Grant Nelson not going to start today, but there's a chance you could see him play. Obviously, he had that knee injury. The doctors all week long said he's going to be day-to-day game-time decision. I would love Alabama. I would love nothing more but for Alabama to go up early in this game and never relinquish any type of leads or any type of runs to Robert Morris to allow them to get back in this game. So you don't really have to see Grant Nelson in this game. Nate Oates originally said could be back for Friday, would love to have him back for Sunday. So that's kind of the same boat I'm on there. So we'll see on Grant Nelson. We'll obviously keep you guys updated here because we're going to be doing, my best anyways, play-by-play and everything like that for the game today. Never done play-by-play for basketball, so we'll see what happens here. Mostly, we're gonna be having fun here today. That's our biggest thing. Football, obviously, we're all in. We're doing football hardcore, but basketball, man, we're just here for the ride, baby. You also got Darian Reed as well, who's been battling injuries all year long for Alabama. He, I believe they were calling it a lower leg issue most of the season here. It sounds like he's going to be good to go as well. So I think there are multiple guys in this game for Alabama. You talk about Darian Reed. He's definitely one. But Chris Youngblood, I think he's a big part of this Alabama team. Mo Diabate, Jaron Stevenson, Aiden Sherrill. Man, if those guys can really, become a factor in this tournament for Alabama. You talk about Jaron Stevenson last year. He really went off in that Elite Eight game against Clemson. I think he had 17 points or something like that as a freshman, as a 17-year-old freshman at that. So those are definitely some of these guys for Alabama. Aiden Sherrill, just out of nowhere, too. 6'10 freshman. He just, every couple of games, he'll drop, 3 threes in a game? And you're like, where did that come from? And then they take him out, and then you never see him for the rest of the game. But Jared Stevenson, Mo Diabate, man, those guys, obviously you have your Aiden Holloways, you have your Mark Sears, LeBaron Philon. Those are going to be big key guys for Alabama in this tournament. But some of those other guys that, really need to step up to be able to allow Alabama to have some depth, because I think that's been one of their biggest and best qualities this season is the depth, the scoring depth on this team. Chris Youngblood, he can come in and, he can play with, anybody. So I just love this Alabama team, man. They've been so fun to watch this year. Sure, you've had some ups. Sure, you've had some downs. And, the end of the season, wasn't the best, but, the end of last season wasn't the best either. Like Stone touched on earlier, I think Alabama last year ended on a very bad stretch, and then they lost to Florida on Friday of the SEC tournament. So they were even out last year before they were this year in the SEC tournament. So, hopefully they got a couple days, to get some rest and, extra game plan and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens, but every single game, man, we are going to be live with you guys. We got about 5 minutes here until tip-off of this game. This is our Super Chat menu. Still don't have any Venmos for the Venmo 50/50 raffle, but that is all right. And also still waiting on our first Super Chat. Every single Super Chat does not matter how big or how small. Could be 99 cents, could be $99. I'm going to do 5 air squats for you guys because I'm just trying to get a little bit more fit, and I'm trying to do less stupid shit. So trying to eat a little bit better and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm gonna be doing air squats for you guys. So if the boys are working, I got to be working too. I used to when I was in college. I used to go to the gym for all the football games and basketball games, and I was just on the stair stepper, man. Stair stepper for the first half. Treadmill for the second half, because if the boys are working, Stone, we got to be putting in work too. So we're going to be trying to do that today. Any Super Chat, I'm going to do 5 air squats for you, and every single Super Chat also gets on the screen. Little shout out for you guys as well. $10 Venmo is for our 50/50 raffle. Just Venmo $10 to @Chris-Daughtery-1 on Venmo. To get into our Venmo 50/50 raffle, we'll run our duck race at the end of the show. If we get enough people, I think we need at least 3 people in to actually run that race there. So at the end of the show, we will run that duck race if we get enough people for it. If we don't, I'll just send it back to you. But I would love to give away at least $100 today. So get into the Venmo 50/50 raffle here. Let's see, Gunnar Jackson in the chat as well saying, watching from Muscle Shoals. We love Mark Sears, baby. Absolutely. Bama native Mark Sears there. Let's go. Obviously, Mark Sears didn't start off his career here at Alabama either. Went to, is it the Ohio?
Just Ohio University.
I call it the Ohio University.
I like that. I like that.
I like that because
I
like putting them a tier above Ohio State.
I like that.
Even though it's a smaller school, we love Ohio here. $20 Super Chat. We're breaking out the beer bongs again today. We got the beer bong here. We got a bunch of Miller Lights back there. We got a couple seltzers too, but I'll probably stick with the Miller Lights for now. $20 Super Chat is for beer bongs, which is a massive discount compared to the football season. I was doing $50 for beer bongs. So massive, massive discount here for the beer bongs. $20 Super Chat there is for a beer bong. And then every 50 likes, got my not a sponsor whiskey here. I guess it's whiskey. Is it whiskey? Yeah, I guess it is whiskey. I'll do a shot for you guys for every 50 likes on the show today. We got 105 people in the chat. We're just a minute or so away from tip-off. Buddy Bear is asking what an air squat is. An air squat, Buddy Bear, is an air squat. Just an air squat. I'm just trying to get a little bit more fit. Just trying to get some work in. Make sure you guys spam those RTRs if you are ready for tip-off. Well, the boys are on the court here. We are just waiting for TV now. Spam those RTRs in the chat if you want the Crimson Tide to make a run in this thing today. For sure.
And real quick here, if we get to 75 likes, I'll shotgun a Miller Lite. 75 likes.
So I will do a shot at 50 likes. Stone will do what'd you say?
Shotgun a Miller Lite. Yeah.
Stone will shotgun a Miller Lite once we get to 75 likes.
There we go.
I see Brody in there saying he's watching from Muscle Shoals as well. I shouted out Lord Buddy Bear in there. Patricia's saying she's coming for an upset today, baby. No, not today. Brody's spamming the RTRs in there. Get your RTRs in the chat. You got Mark Sears, LeBaron Philon, Chris Youngblood, Jaron Stevenson, Clifford Amori for Alabama in their starting lineup today. Small, kind of big, pretty big. Clifford Amori needs to step up in this tournament, though. I see Justin Glenn in the chat, Jason in the chat. Got my dad in the chat as well. Keep spamming those RTRs. Keep liking the video today for me. I'll do a shot when we get to 50 likes. Stone's going to do a shotgun once we get to 75. And here we go. We are ready for tip-off. Spam those RTRs, baby. Jason from Jasper in the chat as well. And here we go. Clifford Amori wins the tip. And we are off. Jaron Stevenson brings it up the court for the Crimson Tide. On the left wing now. He throws it up to Clifford Amori, and he slams it down 2-0 early on Bama. Clifford Amori just slipped under the rim right there into the paint, and nobody went with him. On Mark Sears now here on defense. And a nice block there from Clifford Amori. Oh, my God. LeBaron Philon had it going down the floor, taken away, but it is out on Robert Morris. So Bama will inbound the ball at about the half-court line here after a little bit of sloppy play there from Philon, but a good play on the defensive end from Clifford Amori. They threw it up for a lob, and Amori got up there and blocked it. Jason saying Bama about to win by 26. Let's go. 22-point favorite in this ball game. Come on, let's get to the game. Stevenson for three. Misses. Youngblood. Rebound. He's on the floor. They're going to call I hate that travel call when they're on the floor. Travel called here on Chris Youngblood. We'll send it the other way for the Crimson Tide. Or for Robert Morris, excuse me. It's going to take me a little bit of getting used to here doing basketball stuff. So Robert Morris now here with the ball. Pull up my stat broadcast here. Alabama doing a nice job on defense so far. Jaron Stevenson shuts that down. They kick it back out to the three-point line. Top of the key here. 7 to go on the shot clock. There's the three ball. That's going to be a miss. Alabama's got it. Mark Sears coming up the floor. Gets it to Chris Youngblood, and he's going to go coast to coast for another two. Bama up 4-0 early on in this ball game. If you see the bots, type B to block them. I'll do my best to block them as well. Omajafo, I believe is how you pronounce this guy's name with the ball. He's drive, turn around, jumper on Amori. Going to miss that one. Mark Sears going to get the rebound. Up the floor here. He's going to kick it out. Youngblood fakes the three, drives, gets it over to Clifford Amori. Kicks it out. Philon's got it now at the three-point line. He's going to drive. And it looks like a foul was called on Robert Morris. So the first foul call of the ball game. Let's see, Jerry Black is here from Hville. I'm going to assume Huntsville on that one. Clifford Amori gets the inbound here, gives it off to Philon, who's got it at the top of the key. Looking for something. Mark Sears got it. He kicks it over to Stevenson, driving the baseline. Stevenson down low to Amori. That's going to be a foul. Clifford Amori goes up for the dunk and gets fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line now. So the second foul now here on Robert Morris. See, those are the kinds of plays right there I need Cliff to finish. I appreciate him going up for the dunk, but I need him to finish those in this tournament. So 17:45 here in this first half. Amori drains the first one. 5-0 Bama. We're at 45 likes right now. Once we get to 50, I'll do another shot. Amori misses the second free throw. And Robert Morris has it going down the floor. I believe that's Cam Woods with the basketball right now. Gives it off. Stevenson on defense right now. Here's the drive from Woods. Puts it off the front. Miss, and that one's just going to rattle home. That one was kind of crazy. So Robert Morris officially on the board here. Stevenson gives it up. That's going to be Alabama's first turnover of the ball game. And Robert Morris misses the layup. Gets it back. That's going to be a travel. Or do they call a foul? I believe they called a foul on Alabama there. So some sloppy play on that end of the floor. Robert Morris missed two layups there. Got the rebound, kicked it out. They'll inbound it here now. Little turnaround jumper on Youngblood. That's going to miss. Clifford Amori with the rebound. He's going to take it up the floor and hand it off to LeBaron Philon. He's at the top of the key. Going to try a little pick and roll action there. No, gives it to Youngblood. Back to Philon. He's going to drive down the left side. Crosses over to the right side. And that's going to go out of bounds. He tried to feed it to Clifford Amori there. That got knocked out of bounds by Robert Morris. 1 like away from a shot. 26 likes away from Stone doing a shotgun. Chris Youngblood here now. He's going to drive the paint, turn around, gets it out to Stevenson. From 3, miss. Robert Morris with the rebound brings it back up the floor here. There's 50 likes. So Dickerson back to Woods, I believe. 14 on the shot clock. We'll kick out for 3. Miss. Mark Sears has the rebound. He's going to bring it up the floor. Coast to coast, that's going to be a foul. And Alabama will, I guess, inbound it here. Little foul on the transition there. Patricia saying, GD, we can't shoot. They've been cold so far. Robert Morris has been very, very cold so far. Let me see. Let's get to this split box here. Robert Morris, 1 for 8 so far from the field. Not great. Not great for them. All right, we'll get back here in just a second, but want to first give a shout out to our sponsor today. That is Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. It's super easy to play. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get action on sports in over 30 different states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. They also invented the flex play, which means you can cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect. You guys can double your money even if one of your picks does not hit. They've even got season-long Prize Picks slates right now. This is one that Jack Lauderay, our baseball guy here, cooked up for the season. Got Paul Skeens more than on strikeouts. Got more than on strikeouts. How do you say that guy's name, Stone? Tarek Skubal. More than on strikeouts on him. And then more than Jaron Duran on the home run slate there. Just head over to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to get the $50 bonus. It is just guaranteed. One more time for you guys, go over to prizepicks.com/CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to get the $50 bonus. It is just guaranteed. It's Prize Picks. Run your game. Hit that like button for us. If you guys want Alabama to make a run in the NCAA tournament, drop a like on today's show. Make sure you also vote in the pin poll as well. How far do you think Alabama's going to go? 43% saying either the Final Four or the national championship for the Crimson Tide. Things you love to see. You can do the list 3 bottom on that as well. Take a little sip of my water here. Appreciate everybody for joining us today. We're going to be live for every single Alabama basketball game that is left in this tournament. This is our Super Chat menu for the show today. Every single Super Chat, no matter how big or small. I'm going to do 5 air squats for you guys. Trying to get a little bit better here health-wise. Do a little bit of workout, so still looking for that first Super Chat here. $10 Venmo to @Chris-Daughtery-1. Gets into the Venmo 50-50 raffle. Also, $20 Super Chat is a beer bong. Every 50 likes will do a shot. I've done one for 25 and I've done one for 50. Stone is going to do a shotgun. He's going to shotgun a Miller Lite once we get to 75 likes. All right, inbound here to Darian Reed. He's going to kick it out to Mark Sears, who's at the top of the key here. He goes drive left side. Jumper, that's good. Mark Sears now getting fired up. 7-2 Bama. Robert Morris kicking it around. Cam Woods back out to 3. He's going to drive down the baseline. That's a nice little layup. Just drove right past Aiden Sherrill on that. Bama pushes it up the floor. Mo Diabate, I don't know how he got that to go, but it did. 9-4 Bama. 15:09 here in the first half. Cam Woods kicks it out for 3. That's going to be a miss. Bama with the rebound. Mark Sears driving the floor. He kicks it out. Mo Diabate, that's a 3. Spam those 3s in the comments. Mo Diabate gets it going from deep for the Crimson Tide. 12-4 now. There's a 3 for Robert Morris. Off the front of the rim. Darian Reed gets the rebound. Brings it up the floor. Mo Diabate with it again. Hands it off to Mark Sears. He's trying to find some space. Kicks it out to Aiden Sherrill for 3. That's a miss. That's got to be a foul. They're going to say that's out of bounds on Alabama, going the other way. I believe that was Mo Diabate was trying to get the... Was that Mo? No, that was Darian Reed trying to get the rebound there. Just kind of fell out of bounds. So Prather now gives it up. That's a jumper, mid-range, miss. Robert Morris is so cold, they can't hit anything. Darian Reed brings it up the floor, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Robert Morris. K&D Squad says, Bama 10.5 first half, easy money. Easy money. $22 for the game might be easy money at this point if we keep playing this well. Sears with it now. He's kind of dancing around baseline here. Trying to look for something. He spins, hands it off to Darian Reed with the slam. Alabama's playing with some ferocity right now. Robert Morris just trying to get something going. Hands it off. Nice little feed there. Nice layup for Robert Morris. 14-6 Bama. Mark Sears drives the lane, and that's blocked. Robert Morris coming back up the floor here. Aiden Sherrill on defense. Little stutter drive. And they'll get that one to go. So Robert Morris making things happen now. Mo Diabate going to work down low. He'll kiss it off the glass, but that one will not fall. 13 to go here in this first half. Aiden Holloway on defense as Cam Wood drives the lane. Cam Woods with the ball again. He's going to drive on Aiden Sherrill. He's going to kick it out for three. Bang! That's a three ball. Robert Morris finding the stroke here now a little bit. Mark Sears kicks it out. Aiden Holloway now on the right side. He's going to dance around, come to the top of the key, hand it off to Sherrill, get it back. He's going to load up for three. Bang! A logo three there for Aiden Holloway. Puts the Tide up by 6. D. Smith dancing around now here for Robert Morris. Hands it off. He'll get it back. He's going to drive down the center. And blocked there by Aiden Sherrill. Darian Reed bringing it up the floor. He's finding some space and somehow gets that one to go. A little weird Euro step going on for Darian Reed there. 19-11 Bama. Coming up on the 11-minute mark here to go in the first half. Alabama's offense is playing really well. Things are going down for them. And that one's going to go out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to be Robert Morris's ball still. Nate Oates thinks it's Bama's ball, but I do not believe they review this early on. So we're up to 61 likes here on the stream. Appreciate everybody who has dropped the likes so far. We got 200 people watching right now. Can we get to 100 likes before we come back from commercial? If we get to 200 likes before we come back from, 100 likes. If we get 100 likes before we come back from commercial, which means we need 38 more, I'll do a beer bong. How about that? Super easy. All you got to do is like the video. We're at 67 right now. We're at 67, road to 100. I'll do a beer bong. If we get to 100. We're at 71. Like it up. We're at 78. If you guys want Alabama to win this ball game and make the run in the NCAA tournament, see if you can hit the editor and adjust it, do crop, I think, and I think you can move it over on the editor. Oh, there you go. Kind of. That'll work. That'll work. Yep, that will work, buddy. We're at 87 likes. 13 to go for a beer bong. We got to hit it before we come back from commercial, though. Stone with some clutch stats right here for us. Got Jaron Stevenson 0 for 2 so far from 3. Mark Sears 1 for 2. He's got a couple points. Chris Youngblood's got a couple points for Bama right now. We'll throw this up in the we need 11 more likes, by the way, before we come back from commercial. I'll say before play actually starts. How about that? Before play actually starts, we got to get to 100. We're at 90 right now for a beer bong. Got to get to 100. Right, a little under. When did they? It says media timeout at 11. Is it under 12?
Under 12, yeah.
Okay, I was thinking it was under 10.
So I owe a shotty.
So Stone's got a shotgun. We need 8 more likes by the time play comes back, and I'll do a beer bong. 7 more. The more likes, the more wins Alabama gets in this tournament, baby.
5 more.
5 more likes.
Come on, keep it.
We can get there, Stone. We can get there. I thought it was a long-range goal.
I know.
But we can get there, baby. Keep liking the stream. Let's get more Alabama fans in here, baby. 3 more likes.
Come on, we're almost back.
We're back from commercial, but I said until play starts.
Come on.
3 more likes. We got Bengals fan Houday in the chat saying what's good, Stone?
What up, baby?
1 more like. We need 1 more.
Come on. Hey!
It's not. There we go, baby. So it's a beer bong for me and a shotgun for Stone. We are feeling good, Patricia. What's going on, Italian Stallion? Let's go. We will do the beer bong and we will do the shotgun next commercial break. Next commercial break, we will throw those back. We are feeling good, Patricia. We are feeling good right now. 19-11. Robert Moore's starting to find their shot now. Here's the inbound with 11:30 to go here in the first half. A little stutter step action. Kicking it around. 2 to go on the shot clock. 1. Here's the shot from 3. No good off the front iron. A scramble for the rebound. That's got to be a jump ball, right? It's going to be a jump ball. Robert Morris has possession. So we'll stay on this end of the floor.
Looked like Jaron Stevenson's neck kind of got twisted.
It was weird.
Hopefully he's going to be all right. It's the last thing Alabama needs, another injury.
Yeah, the Robert Morris player kind of had him in an unintentional headlock there. Their coach reminds me of somebody. Like an actor. He looks like somebody. If you guys know who he looks like, let me know in the chat. So 20 on the shot clock here as I'm getting noise alerts on my watch. Here's a 3-ball off the inbound. No good. Clifford Amore with a rebound. Gives it to Aiden Holloway to bring it up. Aiden Holloway dancing around. He's going to kick it out. Jaron Stevenson drives the baseline. How is that not a foul? Jaron Stevenson down on the floor on the other end as Robert Morris brings it up. It's 5-on-4. Tries to go up against Clifford Amore, and that one goes down. Jaron Stevenson still down on the floor. Hey, I appreciate you, Italian Stallion. I am never going to come out here and act like I know really a lot about basketball. I'm an Alabama football fan. I grew up an Alabama football fan, but since basketball's gotten better, I've really tried to get into it more. So I'm not going to sit here and be the best at play-by-play here today or throughout this tournament, but I'm going to come as an Alabama fan and try to give you guys the best experience that we can. So Jaron Stevenson back up now. It looks like his left wrist is a little – he's grabbing at it anyways. It looked a little crooked at first, but – so that is a big update right now. Jaron Stevenson going down for Alabama. He's walking immediately. Is he going to stop at the bench? No, they're going to take him back to the locker room. So we will keep an eye on Jaron Stevenson. Holloway inbounds it to Philon here now. 6-point ball game. Philon drives. He kicks it back out to Chris Youngblood, who shoots a 3, misses. Rebound being tipped around. Chris Youngblood gets the rebound up to Amore. That's what I'm talking about. Clifford Amore with the slam. Those are the plays I say he needs to finish. We need that from our big guy in this tournament, man. Reaching that 10-minute mark here now in the first half. Big O board there for Alabama as Robert Morris drains a 3. Q Shep, what's going on, my guy? Coming in from the beach, coming in from Cancun. Glenn asking how I'm feeling about the quarterback battle. We'll talk about that later. And there's a 3 from Alabama. Mo Diabate drains it. So 24-16 now. Mo Diabate already with 8 points here in the first half. Here's a 3-ball. That's a miss. Robert Morris gets it back. Cam Woods dancing around. He's going to kick it out for a 3 again. Here's the drive. Going up against Chris Youngblood. Nothing there. Gives it off. Mid-range jumper. That one's not going to go. Mo Diabate got it. Gives it off to Aiden Holloway, who brings it up the right side of the floor. He's going to drive off the right side. Shut off there. Nothing going. He'll give it up to Cliff. Back to Holloway. Back to Cliff. Nice finish from Clifford Amore. Clifford Amore getting big now. He's got 9. 10-point ball game now here, under 10. Robert Morris trying to drive back down there, and that one will go for D. Smith. Let me figure out what his first name is. DJ Smith. So I was kind of close. Feed there to Amore down low, and Clifford Amore is playing phenomenal right now in the first couple minutes. Daniel wants me to eat boogers for 200 likes. That's not going to happen. We'll figure something out, though. Here's the 3 ball. No good. Amore with the rebound. Phylon brings it up the floor. He's dancing around. Little screen from Amore there. Phylon directing traffic now. He looks like he was going to pull up, gives it off. Gets it back. And that's going to be a foul on Robert Morris on DJ Smith, I believe. I feel like this first half is kind of streamlined right now, dude. We're already 12 minutes into this game.
That's the beauty of March Madness. It feels like all these games fly, and then they just last all day long.
Yeah, the last 5 minutes is going to last for 50 minutes. So Alabama will inbound the ball here. Robert Morris with 5 fouls. Alabama with 1. They also have the possession arrow. Inbounds it into Aiden Sherrill. Gives it off to Aiden Holloway. Gives it back to Sherrill. Gives it back to Holloway. He's dancing around. He's driving the baseline. He tries to kick it out to Youngblood. That's going to be a turnover. Cam Woods comes up the floor. He's going to kick it back out. Tries to go up and under for a layup, and Aiden Sherrill is going to foul him. Let's see. Hugh Shep said FYI. Thanks for the play-by-play. Yes, absolutely. What's going on? Owen Ruff saying, get ready to get hammered, my boy. Hey, we're allowed to do that here at Chat Sports. Yeah, give me a Miller Lite, I guess. I think that updates who's on the floor. Eric. Yeah, a cold one, if there is one. This is the first time we've done a basketball stream here on the channel, so some new graphics that myself and Stone haven't used before. So I think that updates who's on the floor, but I'm not 100% right now. Might just be the starters. Okay, that's fine. I try to keep you guys updated as best as I can. Let's see. Gutta asking what's going on with Cam Woods. No points. He's 0 for 5 from the field, 0 for 3 from 3. Couple of rebounds, couple assists. That tool's right there. Now, I know for a fact this is going to bubble up on me. So I might have to take a second. But Stone's going to shotgun his beer for 75 likes. I'm going to beer bong mine for 100, but I might have to wait a second for these bubbles to go down. I'm not the fastest beer bonger either, but we're gonna do it. Spam B to block the bots. I'll try my best. Go ahead and slide over here, Stone. Stone's gonna kick us off first with a little shoddy action. Roll Tide. Spam those RTRs in the chat. A lot of people want to talk football. I guess in the commercials it's okay to talk football too. Look, I may or may not have made a little bit of an ass out of myself on our video the other day. I was like, look, you guys need to just come to grips with yourself that Ty Simpson's going to be the guy. And literally within 10 minutes of me pushing out that video, there was an article from On3 about how Austin Mack is looking great at practice as well. So I personally am going to stick on Ty Simpson until he gives me a reason not to. But that does not mean I don't want the best guy. I don't care. I would love it if it is Ty Simpson. I think it's great to reward those guys that stick around, especially if it's a tight race. I love Austin Mack. I love Keelan Russell. I don't care who the starter is going to be. I think it's going to be Ty Simpson, but I'm going to stick on the Ty Simpson train for now. But I love that Austin Mack is really coming along. I really do love that. Here we go.
There we go. Locked in now.
Yeah, the cold Miller tastes very good.
Little Pilsner action.
Here we go. Robert Morris gets it in. 10-point ball game now. Little dribble drive, kick out for 3, 7 on the shot clock. That one's going to go down for Robert Morris. Alabama 3 for 7 so far today from 3. Mark Sears drives the baseline. He's going to kick it out. Chris Youngblood. And they're going to call a travel on Mark Sears. Damn. So Robert Morris brings it up here. Jesus, these bots are ridiculous. I'm trying to block all of them that I can. Oh my God. A little, not even a turnaround layup, literally backwards layup. He did it like that. Chris Youngblood drives, kicks it off to Mo D. He gets it to go. So Alabama's doing a great job on offense right now. They've been pretty hot. And Robert Morris also gets one to go. They had a weird camera angle there. I kind of thought it was a... Oh, come on, man. There's going to be a foul there on Robert Morris. Mo D was driving. It goes in. But they're saying foul on the floor. Yes, Adam, have not seen Grant Nelson so far in this game. And if Alabama can keep a lead, I wouldn't expect him in this game either. Q Shep says, no more quarterback talk. I was only doing it during the commercial break. And that's because like 5 people asked me already, so I had to acknowledge it. Oh, Clifford Amore on the inbound, the lob and the jam. Clifford Amore with 11 points so far in this game. Mo Diabate 10 so far in this game, leading the Alabama Charge up by 7. Kick out for 3. Jumper. That one's going to be good. We'll pass up the floor to Mo Diabate off the right side here. He's trying to back his guy down. Kicks it out. Chris Youngblood 3. That one's going to go off back iron. Robert Morris kicks it up the floor. That one's going to be an easy dunk in transition. Robert Morris looking for their first NCAA tournament win in school history, if I'm not mistaken. The crowd's getting loud. It's a 3-point game now. Another travel from Mark Sears. Wolf asking if LeBaron Philon has played. Yes, he has played. He's got 11 minutes so far in this game. No points, no shots. 5 assists, though. So, not necessarily shooting the ball a lot, but 5 assists still, doing a little bit for Alabama. Robert Morris has made their last 5 field goal attempts. Started off very slow. Yes, Steven, Alabama has to win. They're going to call a push on Mo Diabate there. It's one and done, baby. Survive in advance. Survive in advance. Robert Morris inbounds it here. LeBaron Philon putting some good defense there. What did they call? A block? Bro, that should have been out of bounds on them. All right, a block called on Alabama. That's going to be Alabama's third foul of the ball game, but they are in the bonus right now, so anytime Robert Morris fouls, it'll be 1-1. Jaron Stevenson checks back into the ball game. Left wrist is wrapped. So Jaron Stevenson back into the ball game here for the Crimson Tide as Robert Morris inbounds here. Survey in the field. That one's going to be blocked by Amori. Robert Morris gets it back. 8 on the shot clock. 7, 6, 5, 4. Here's the drive by Cam Woods. That's blocked. Alabama's got it. Chris Youngblood bringing it up to 4 now. Kicks it out to Holloway for 3. Miss. Damn. Aiden Holloway just got trucked on a screen. Little kick out for 3 there. Robert Morris now dancing around. Surveying the floor. They're going to set back up again. Good job there from Alabama's defense not to allow the transition points. A little air ball action there from Cam Woods. Alabama basketball. Drop a like on the show today, everybody. Sitting at 150. 149. One more like is a shot. 4 to go here in the first half. This first half is just screaming by. Alabama with 22 paint points. Oh, Clifford Amori with the slam. Clifford Amori with 13 points so far in this ball game in 10 minutes. Man, if he can play like that all tournament long, Alabama's going to make a run. 3:41 to go here in the first half. There's a 3 ball. Miss. Bama's got it. Jaron Stevenson kicks it out to Chris Youngblood, who just throws it away. Alabama rips it. There's a scramble on the floor for the ball. Who's going to come up with it? Do they call it jump ball? Is that what they called on that? I think they called it jump ball. Possession Alabama. Wow, who threw that up? LeBaron Philon throws it up to Clifford Amori for the jam, man. 5-point lead now for the Crimson Tide. They've done a great job in the paint so far. Definitely a place that they need to dominate because they are a whole lot bigger than Robert Morris. They are a whole lot bigger, a whole lot longer than them. So, got to be able to take advantage of that. I'm going to block these bots real quick first. All right, we'll come back here in just a second, but today's show is presented by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Super easy to play. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get action on sports in more than 30 different states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. One of my favorite things about Prize Picks is the flex play. They invented the flex play, and you don't even need to get every single one of your picks right to double your money and still come out on top. This is what Jack Daughtery, our baseball guy, cooked up a little season-long baseball Prize Picks slate for you guys. You guys can play along with us as well here. You got the more than on Paul Skeen's strikeouts. Say it again for me, Stone. What's the guy's name?
Skubal. Tarek Skubal.
Tarek Skubal. More than strikeouts season-long Prize Picks slate there for him. Also more than on the Jaron Duran home runs. You guys can play along on Prize Picks along with us here at Chat Sports. So download the Prize Picks app today and use promo code CLNS, to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to get the $50 bonus. It is just guaranteed. One more time for you guys. Download the Prize Picks app. Use promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to get the $50 bonus. It is just guaranteed. It's Prize Picks. Run your game. All righty, Alabama up by 5 right now in the first half on Robert Morris. We got 470 people now in the chat. Where are you guys from? Spam where you're watching from. I'll give some shout-outs in the chat while we're waiting to come back from commercial. Let me know where you guys are from. I'm trying to get some shout-outs here. I see Adam from Mobile, Wolf's from Alaska. Got Elk Grove, California from Patricia. Trevin's from Illinois. We got Magic City Music from Birmingham. Daniel says he's from Afghanistan. We're worldwide here, baby. Let's see, Roll Tides from Shannon, Alabama. I appreciate you, Q Shep. Say a nice play-by-play. I appreciate that. Eric from Arizona. Mark from Huntsville. Q Shep from Florence. Appreciate everybody's in the chat with us today. Gilberto is from San Diego. San Diego. Williams from Eufaula. Eufaula? I always pronounce that one wrong. Got Tiffany from Albertville. As Alabama misses that layup attempt there, Robert Morris coming back up the floor. Little pump fake on Amori, drive. Nice reverse layup there. 3-point ball game with 3 minutes to go. Kick out, Youngblood, 3! Bam! Spam your threes in the chat, baby! Spam your threes in the chat. We got Richard from Indiana. Audrey from Barcelona, Spain. We're Crimson Tide worldwide. Wide. It's a 6-point ball game here in the first half. What is going on here? 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5. Here's the drive. Clifford Amori with the defense. Kick out. Cam Woods. He's going to drive on Amori. Blocked by Clifford Amori. Chris Youngblood with the rebound. It's bouncing around. I think that's going to be Robert Morris. No. They're going to say it's Bama ball. Spam those RTRs. Elephant emoji. Whatever you want in the chat. Oh, I guess I do owe a shot, Audrey. You are correct. I owe a shot. Stevenson on the right side gives it to Amori, hands it off to Mark Sears, who drives, kicks it up to Amori! Clifford Amori! I haven't seen him play this well all season. Clifford Amori. Wow. 15 points today. He averaged 7 on the season. 1:43 to go here in the first half. Alabama up by 8. Cam Woods dumps it off. Kick out for 3. Mark Sears on the defense. 6 on the shot clock. They're going to call a block on Mark Sears. I thought it was good defense, but we'll live with it. Oh my God, Owen's wild, bro. Here's the shot. Every 50 likes. This one's for 150. Appreciate everybody who's liked the show today. Hit that sub button. Share the video. Get in the chat. Help us reach as many Alabama fans out there on YouTube as we can. We'll be live for every single Alabama basketball game in this tournament. Minute 30 to go. Here's the inbound. Robert Morris dancing around the 3. Kicks it down low. Trying to back down Chris Youngblood. They're going to call a foul on Youngblood. Redneck putting Roll Tide in there. So Marion Dickerson right now leading the charge for Robert Morris in points with 10. Followed by Ryan Prather with 7. You can see some stats right here. Look at Clifford Amore. Look at Cliff. 1:14 to go here in the half. Kick out for 3. That one's going to miss. Oh, my God. LeBaron Philon just pushed down Chris Youngblood. Robert Morris gets the rebound back. Trying to back down Amore and goes over top of him for 2. Inside of a minute now. Mark Sears brings it up the floor. Robert Morris now with 6 second chance points. Alabama only with 2. Inside 45 seconds. Mark Sears drives off the left side. That one's going to be out of bounds on Clifford Amore. 10 Bullets says he's Aiden Holloway's cousin. Nice to have you in here, 10 Bullets. He also said some slurs in there that I'm not allowed to say. 30 seconds here now in the half. It's a 6-point ball game. Robert Morris has to at least have it hit the rim and reset the shot clock. About 10 seconds difference on the shot clock and the game clock. There's a 3 from Robert Morris. That's good. 12 seconds to go here. Alabama's going to call a timeout. They've got 11.6 on the clock right now. It's a 3-point ball game. Robert Morris told you guys in the pregame they are going to come to play. They are not going to let up. They don't give a damn how good Alabama is. They don't care that we play in the SEC. Q-Shep saying horrible first half, and I don't disagree, but I don't agree at the same time. I think we've played okay, but Robert Morris, they started off slow shooting the ball. They have hit some big threes like Patricia said right there. Let's see. Q-Shep saying, I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. Let's go. I see Charles putting Roll Tide in the chat. Daniel saying he paid for a better performance, $16.99 NIL contributions. What does the $16.99 get you from Yay, Alabama? Daniel. I got this from the Yay, Alabama website. I love the old Block A stuff that both football and basketball, and I saw baseball last night too. They're all going back to the old school Block A. I love it. Is that a Block A? Nah. Stone's got the script A going on, which is all right as well. Jeff saying Bama sure did come to play. The defense sucks. If Bama was not taller in the middle, they would be down big. Maybe. We definitely have to take advantage of the length that we have on them. Audrey saying Roll Tide. We got 520 people watching. Make sure you guys hit that like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel right here. Normally, we just talk about football here, but with the tournament going on, we're doing basketball stuff for you guys. And we've been teasing it all season long. I thought maybe SEC play, we'd start doing some streams, but in our Chat Sports Cincinnati office here, it's just 3 of us. So, with off days and stuff, it's hard sometimes to be able to do it. So, thought about going live for the SEC championship game if Alabama made it. Didn't make it. So now we're live for the tournament. We'll be live for every single game, so make sure you hit that sub button. That happens. Man, I'm trying my best to block the bots, guys. I'm sorry. Nah, I don't think you're hating, Q-Shep. I don't think you're hating. None saying Roll Tide in the chat as well. Great to have every single one of you guys and ladies here in the chat watching this game with us. What was there, 12 seconds left or something like that? 11.6 to go. Mark Sears inbounds. Alabama will get the final shot here. 5, 4, 3. Mark Sears drives. That's going to be a foul and a block, but it's going to be a foul on the floor with 1.5 left. Oh, wait, Alabama's in the bonus, so it's got to be 1-1. Yeah, it'll be a 1-1. Mark Sears tried to drive off the right side of the lane and just kind of got caught up. Italian saying he's from Marshall Shoals, been watching Mark since he was 5 years old. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. We played Marshall Shoals in baseball one time in high school. They beat the absolute crap out of us. Trevin saying it hurts having Grant Nelson out big time. It does hurt, but hopefully he'll be back for Sunday if Alabama wins today. First one goes down for Mark Sears, make it 40-36. With 1.5 left. Great first half. Misses the second one. That one's going to bounce around. Aiden Sherrill tries to put it back up, but that is the first half. First half definitely flew by. Okay. So the first half is in the books. Alabama scores 40, pretty decently offensively. Definitely, I would say the last 12 minutes at least of that first half, Robert Morris definitely got better shooting the ball. Let's see here. Marion Dickerson leading the way right now for 13 points for Robert Morrison. Let's listen to Mo D. Just saying Alabama's got to be tougher. He was waiting for a second question, but was it John Rosenstein? Is that how you pronounce his name? Rothstein, yeah. He was like, nope, don't even need it. Don't even need a second question there from Mo D. Go to the locker room, make your adjustments. Let's go. All right. Q-Shep saying he played football with Mark's dad. That's crazy. That's crazy. At North Alabama. Nice. Appreciate every single one of you guys who have joined us here today. We got probably more people right now than we did for some of our football streams. So I appreciate every single person who has joined us here today. Make sure you guys drop a like. Make sure you guys hit that sub button for me. Let's run through a little bit of stats here. Stone's doing some behind-the-scenes stuff, so I'm just going to verbally say some stuff to you guys. Clifford Amore right now, just an absolute dog for Alabama so far in that first half. 15 points, 7 for 7 from the field. I bet 6 of them were dunks. 3 rebounds as well for him. Mark Sears not making a massive contribution scoring-wise, but I think the thing that Nate Oates has talked about a lot with Mark Sears is, when he's not necessarily scoring a lot. I'll move out of the way so you guys can see that there. When he's not scoring a lot, he can do other things on the floor. You see the assist there. He's even with being a smaller guy, pretty solid rebounder. I think he's always kind of in the right place, right time kind of thing. He's making a little bit of a contribution there. You got Darian Reed with 4 points, Mo Diabate with 10 points, Chris Youngblood with 5, Aiden Holloway with 3. Chris Youngblood also has 4 rebounds in this game. The big key for Alabama right now, though, is Clifford Amore. He's playing out of his freaking mind. Might be his best game so far of the season, I would think. Robert Morris, we'll look at some of their players here. You got Marion Dickerson. He is leading the charge with 13 points in 18 minutes. He's 6 for 12 from the field. I'm actually, to be honest with you guys, I'm looking at 2 different things here, but I'm assuming it's going to be the same. I'm looking at the stat broadcast on my computer. This is from ESPN. Let's see. Ryan Prather's got 7 points. Cam Woods is their leading scorer. Alabama has only held him to 2 points so far in this ball game, but he does have 4 rebounds and he does have 4 assists. So he's doing some things. He's doing some things for them. They're trying their best. They're still in this game, man. 4-point ball game. Alabama was up by 10 at one point. They're playing okay. Let me see if I can find some of these team stats. I know Stat Broadcast has some fun stuff here. Alabama in the first half, 61% from the field, 40% from 3. Only 2 for 4 from the line. But Robert Morris did not go to the free throw line at all in that first half. So when you talk about Alabama's defense, sure, they gave up some points there, but still not fouling those unnecessarily fouls. But we talked about it earlier, turnovers. 5 turnovers for Alabama in the first half, which is better than they've done in some games. But still 5 turnovers, not great. Robert Morris, 5 points off those turnovers. They're cooking us on the O boards. They've got 8 offensive rebounds to Alabama's 3. 6 second half points to Alabama's 2. So there's some of those key, statistical boxes that Nate Oates loves to win. He loves to win the offensive rebounds, just rebounds in general, but tied right now, 18-18 all. But Alabama's getting their butts kicked on the offensive rebounding side. Second half points, I wonder if fast break points are on here. Hadn't been many of those either. Let's see. Josh Smith, or that's John Smith. I used to work with a Josh Smith at the Tide 100.9, I think it was when I was there. John Smith, though. Talking about football there. And Ty Simpson's going to be the starter. I think so too, John. Adams coming in with Keelan. So we're mixing in some basketball, mixing in some football conversation. Look, we're here for basketball because they're in the tournament, but we'll still talk some football if you guys want to during halftime. As I sip my coffee. Oh, man. It'll be interesting to see if they interview Nate Oates coming out of halftime, what he had to say about that first half. I thought Alabama played decently well, but I thought Robert Morris also came on in the second half of that first half and played pretty decent as well. John, yeah, I got this from the Yay Alabama website. I got this sweatshirt from the Yay Alabama website. I absolutely love it. It's white, and I can't wear white that often because I have a black dog, and his hair kind of gets on it a lot, which it's still on there a little bit, but it's looking all right now. Yeah, Q Shep saying 100.9. What did I think I said 100.9. Maybe I said 101.9 or something like that. Yeah, when I was in college, I interned there for a year doing I was one of the producer for the Gary Harris show. And who was the guy that went on before Gary? Alabama's old basketball coach. Wimp Sanderson and his son. I forget his son's name right now. But I did their show as well for a little while. And there was somebody else as well. Which I don't know if he's doing radio anymore. That's going to kill me because he used to play for Alabama back in the day. Martin Houston, Alabama. Yeah. I would come in like the last 20 minutes or so of the Martin Houston show and just kind of hang out for his show as well. Back in my Tuscaloosa days. Q-Shep saying, my cousin Vinny, baby. My cousin Vinny, absolutely. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Stone, how do you feel about that first half?
Some good, some bad. I thought when Jared Stevenson went down that was going to be an issue. Great to see him come back, got the wrist wrapped up. We'll see if that's going to impact his shooting at all. But good to have him back. Obviously, you would have liked to create a little more distance between yourself and Robert Morris at this point. Definitely sloppy at times. Nate Oates going to get after him. He's getting after him right now at the half. And unfortunately, Mark Sears didn't really do a ton from a scoring perspective. Only had 3 shots, though. But the bigger reason why you have a lead is, like you've touched on throughout the first half, Clifford Amore having one of the best games, if not the best game I've seen with Alabama that he's had this year. So key for him is just staying out of foul trouble as they progress through this tournament. And hopefully they can obviously win today. But they're going to have success and make a run, a lot of it's definitely going to fall on his shoulders, no doubt. But hopefully they can get back to kind of high-flying offense and limit those offensive rebounds for Robert Morris, because those second-chance opportunities are what's killing Alabama and the reason why this is a close game right now.
Yeah, Cliff so far right now has, 15 I said? Cliff has 15. I'm looking at his season-high stats for this season. He had 15 versus Auburn. And he had 16 the first game of the season versus UNC Asheville. So Clifford Amore right now, 1 point away from a season high already in the first half. Let's see. Yeah, Q-Shep in there saying Wimp and Barry. Yeah. I remembered Wimp, but Wimp was always coming in. I think he was like on the phone from his house, and Barry was the one in the studio. But yeah, I did their show, and then I did Gary Harris, after that. And then I would come in for Martin Houston, like kind of while he was going on, but I came in mostly just to set up and stuff during his show. Tiffany asking some football questions here, saying Keelan needs to start, LOL, but what's going on with his basketball game is the question. Hey, Alabama's playing okay. They're playing okay. Robert Morris is playing pretty decent too. They've gotten some couple tough shots to go down. They're definitely beating Alabama on the glass right now. Technically, it's 18-all, but they've got 8 offensive rebounds right now to Alabama's 3. So they definitely got to get better at that. Mark's saying Odom and Sanders, yippers. Fear the plaid, baby. Fear the plaid. I wish I had a plaid jacket. This is probably embarrassing for me to say now that I'm 27 years old, but the only sports coat that I have was one that I bought in high school. That's the only sports coat that I have, and I believe it doesn't fit anymore either.
I'm right there with you. I got one jacket that I wore. It didn't really fit me in the beginning of college. I don't know if it fits me now, but I'm right there with you.
Let's go. We hit 200 likes. You guys know what that means, baby. It's shot time. Remember our super chat menu, every single super chat. We haven't gotten one yet. I would love to get a super chat. Every single super chat, I will do 5 air squats because I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. Don't have any Venmos either. Trying to do Venmo 50-50 raffle. Don't have any Venmos yet. If it doesn't happen in this game, maybe it'll happen next game if we win. And then a $20 super chat, beer bongs, which is a massive discount compared to the $50 that we normally do for football streams. We're having fun here. Let's see. Who else we got in the chat? Who else we got in there? M. Sparks. He's saying, let's go Robert Morris. He's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Big Pirates guy, I'd assume. Big Pirates guy there. He's saying the Tide's going home today. We'll see. We will see, M. Sparks. It was a good first half. What are they doing here now? Are they just guessing different schools in the state of Alabama? Oh, I don't know that one. If we're talking about Alabama sports teams. Liberty. Oh, wow. Well, they just did the thing. If they would have put the LU up there, I definitely would have known.
I wonder if they're doing, showing part of a logo out of the teams that are in the tournament type thing.
Oh, they're from Virginia? Why did I think Liberty was in Alabama?
Oh,
I thought Liberty was from the South.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at me being stupid. Landon asking if Grant Nelson's playing. Have not seen him yet in this game, and I would not expect to see him. They said he was good to go for the game. Yay, Alabama put that out this morning. But I think if Alabama doesn't have to play him, they won't. I think it's kind of how it's going to be. Still coming back from that knee injury. Let's see. John Smith saying if we lose, we'll all be drinking today. I got that right. Got that right. Italian saying Grant Nelson is resting and healing on the bench, but said he'd contribute if needed. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too. Yeah. I would like to not have them back or have him back until Sunday. Q Shep asking if he should get a Yay Alabama subscription. I don't have it either. They do put some interesting stuff out there. They put interviews and stuff out there. They put some behind-the-scenes practice stuff out there that I've seen that's pretty cool. And they do break some news, too. So maybe it's worth it. I don't know what else you get. I know there's different tiers for Yay Alabama. Some of those tiers you can go to like the scrimmages and stuff like that. You probably gotta pay a little bit for that. But I don't know. Somebody earlier said they pay their subscription was $16.99, and there's different like things that they do. So I mean, it might be worth it, but I'll be honest, I can't afford that shit. I can't afford it. You got donors out there. They're donating millions of dollars. They can handle it, I think. Let's see. Trevin asking any idea if Grant Nelson and Mark Sears would go in the draft. Sears to be a late round 1, early 2, right? I don't know. I don't follow the NBA draft as much. We definitely do some stuff on our main Chat Sports channel about the NBA draft. I watched Nick Roloff, I believe it was, did a first round mock draft the other day. It was one of the basketball insiders dropped a mock draft, and I did not see Mark or Grant in the first round on that mock draft, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. Mark's biggest thing, and he's so small, and he's quite frankly a little bit of a liability on the defensive side of the ball, especially when you get up playing the NBA and stuff like that. But the motor on him is so big. I think both guys probably go in the second round. We'll see though. I don't know. Steven saying, got to support Yay Alabama. It all adds up. I agree. I just don't have the money for it. Once we get to that last week of the month, I'm like, I have no money by the last week of the month. Hey, Trevin saying that was a good assessment. For somebody that doesn't know much about basketball, I appreciate it. Or from somebody who doesn't know much about basketball. This is mainly just been this is a fun thing for me. I can tell you a little bit more on the football side of stuff. The basketball side of stuff, though, I'm just kind of shooting in the wind. Q-Shep saying he spent $1,000 each weekend. I come back home to watch the game. Might be worth investment. Maybe. I know they definitely do some stuff for like the scrimmages. They might even do something for A-Day. They do some player meet and greet type stuff. So, depending on what tier you do for Yay Alabama, they got some decent stuff there. Saw Grant Nelson, first one out of the locker room for Alabama, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but 4-point ball game as Robert Morris back on the floor, shooting around, getting ready for the second half here. He said he only goes 2 games a year. Well, that's more than I go to. Mark, no, we're still waiting on halftime. Hopefully after this commercial break, we'll be back. Hopefully. Trevin saying Cliff getting the hard hat award so far, or Mo D. If Alabama can get those guys to play at a consistent high level throughout this tournament, them and even Jaron Stevenson, if they can get him, he hurt his wrist there in the first half, but if they can get those guys to play at a high level, everybody else is just going to come with them. Phylon has 0 points so far. Mark Sears has 3 points so far. Darian Reed only 4 points. Aiden Holloway only 3. Chris Youngblood with 5. But those guys are going to get theirs eventually. Well, they're still going to have an A-Day game, Q-Shep. You're still going to have an 8A game. It's just not going to be televised, and it might not even be a game. It might just be practice. But they are having an event that fans can go to, just not going to be televised this year, which I thought about going down for A-Day. It's a Saturday. We normally have to work on Sundays. It's a 7-hour drive from here. I thought about it. I thought about going down there, possibly doing some content, but it'd be a 14-hour round trip for a 12 o'clock start time. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. We'll see. We'll see if my psycho comes out, because I think I only have, 2 or 3 of my buddies still live down there, so I could maybe crash with one of them, but I've got animals too, so it's kind of hard. But make sure you guys hit that sub button. Do you know what we started at by chance? I forgot to write it down.
It was less than 23,800.
Okay.
So it was in the 700s. I don't know exactly, but I think we've gotten at least 50-plus subs.
At least what?
50-plus.
50-plus? Nice. Keep hitting that sub. We're subbing for dubs here. Q-Shep asking, we are in our Chat Sports Cincinnati office. Yes, sir. Chat Sports Cincinnati office. Got an office in Dallas and have an office in Cincinnati. So this is where we are coming to you live from. John saying, I hope Nate Oates got in their ears at halftime. Second team needs to step up. They sure do. Mark Paul putting in the RTRs. John saying drinking for likes is fun. It is fun, isn't it? It is fun. There was someone earlier, I forget who it was, said that they didn't like the drinking stuff. I'm sorry. But, you drink when you watch sports sometimes. It's just kind of how it is. I think we are getting ready for the second half now, so spam those RTRs in the chat if you want the Crimson Tide to win. Mark says he's from Mobile. Cal saying, hope Bama bounces back, puts away this team. Pop's putting in the RTRs. Trevon putting in the RTRs. Have I been saying Trevin or Trayvon?
You've been saying Trevin. I feel like it's Trayvon.
It's definitely Trevon.
Yeah.
Sorry. Jonathan putting in the RTRs. Steven putting in the RTRs. We're back in action here now. 19:50 to go. That one's going to be left short from Robert Morris. This one looks like it's going to be a jump ball. Bama possession arrow. Bring it back the other way. He said second one was right, so it's got to be Trevon. Yeah. Sorry. I'll try to say that right from now on. So Alabama now will have the ball coming up the floor. LeBaron Philon, Clifford Amori, Chris Youngblood, Mark Sears. Got to be somebody else on that wing that we can't see. Yup, Jaron Stevenson. All on the floor for Alabama. Philon's got it. He's trying to drive. He kicks it out to Stevenson, gives it to Sears. He puts it up to Cliff. Cliff now with a season high after that slam. Alabama up 6. See if we can get a roll. Get a couple stops. Here's a little dribble drive action. Kicks it down low. Nothing there. Back out. 3. Kicks it down low, and that one's going to be good for Robert Morris. Makes it a 4-point game again. Mark Sears brings it back up the floor. Nice little feed there from to Jaron Stevenson, who throws it down. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you hit that sub button. Share the video as well. Cam Woods short again. He's not had a good day going up against the hometown squad. There's a 3 from Woods. That one's going to miss. Sears with the rebound, bringing it back the other way. Little stutter step action, kick it out. And that one's going to be a turnover going back the other way. Jaron Stevenson gets the ball. Robert Morris gets it back, goes up, and there's a foul. So they missed the first layup attempt. Jaron Stevenson gets a hand on it, but it comes right down to another Robert Morrison player, and Mark Sears fouls him. Cheesy Cheese saying Alabama by 22. That was the spread that I saw, was by 22. Got a long ways to go to get there. But some of these second halves have been really good for Alabama, so we'll see. First one misses. Dude, these bots are relentless today. Second attempt. That one's going to rattle home. So 1 for 2 there from the line. First 2 free throw attempts of the ball game for Robert Morris. Mark Sears now has it at the logo. He's going to dance around. He's going to put up a deep 3. That one's going to go off the back iron. And Robert Morris gets it back. Cam Woods bringing it down the floor. He's going to drive. He's going to slip. They'll call a foul on Jaron Stevenson. Still don't see Grant Nelson out there, Q Shep. $20 beer bongs coming your guys' way for a $20 super chat. So the inbound goes crazy, and Alabama gets it off the turnover. Nice play there from Mo D and Mark Sears going the other way. Oh, my God, they're throwing it around like crazy. Youngblood from 3. Oh, and that one rattles out. So 6 turnovers on the day so far for Alabama, 2 from Robert Morris. Cam Woods gives it off. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mark Sears kicks it away. Turnover, Alabama ball. They tried to feed it down low to Dickerson, and Mark Sears knocked it away. What a phenomenal play there on the inbound, by the way, by Mo Diabate and then Mark Sears. Bama up 5. Kick it down to Mo D. He's going to Euro step in the lane and gets one to go. Alabama coming out hot in this second half. There's a 3. That one's going to go down for Robert Morris. Four-point ball game now. Mark Sears gives it up, gets it back. That's a 3. Off the front of the iron. Tipped away. Robert Morris, fast break opportunity here. That one's going to go down. Robert Morris staying in this ball game makes it a 2-point game again. LeBaron Philon still with no points in this ball game. Surveying the floor. Dancing around, drive, kick out, Mark Sears, 3 ball. Bam! That one hits. Mark Sears now with 6 points, 2 from 6 from the field. LeBaron Philon, no points, but 7 assists so far, so still making a little bit of an impact. Bama up by 5. Robert Morris dancing it around. Turnover, Alabama ball, LeBaron Philon, and there's a foul. Alabama will inbound it. After the foul there on Robert Morris. Cheesy talking that crap. That's okay. We'll come back here in just a second, but first want to give a shout out to our friends and sponsor of today's live stream by Prize Picks. It's the best place to get real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks is the best place for daily fantasy sports, and it's accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. It's available in over 30 different states, including California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas. They also have the Flex Play. They invented the Flex Play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if your picks do not hit. This is what Jack Daughtery, our baseball guy, cooked up here for our Chat Sports season-long baseball prize picks. The best thing about the season-long prize picks is they take that injury factor into account, so everything, for the most part, looks a little bit lower than you would expect. If these guys play all year long with no injuries, they got a pretty good shot of hitting. So I would definitely go with some of these season-long prize picks for baseball. They've got football out there as well. They've got prize picks for college basketball as well that you guys can run. I highly, highly encourage you guys to go with the Flex Play as well. You can go with the Power Play and get more money, but if you go with the Flex Play, you can get one wrong and still come out on top. So download the Prize Picks app today and use promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Just download the Prize Picks app. Use promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to get the $50 bonus. It is just guaranteed. It is Prize Picks. Run your game. So Alabama up by 5 now on Robert Morris. Every time they get like 9, 10 points, they just let them get back closer. They let them get in. So we'll see what happens here. Our Super Chat menu for today, every single Super Chat, still looking for our first one. Every Super Chat's a 5 air squats and a shout out gets you on the screen. Still don't have any Venmo 50/50 raffles, so we'll probably hold off on that for today unless we get a bunch of them down the stretch here. $20 Super Chat, also going to be doing beer bongs for that. Every 50 likes, I will take a shot. We're at 228 right now, so when we get to 250, I'll do another shot. I'd love to do another beer bong too. That would be awesome. That'd be fun. So 15:35 to go here. Alabama basketball hands it off to Aiden Holloway. Gets it to Sears. He's going to drive, kick it down low. Mo Diabate with a nice finish there. Back to 6. Mo D with 14 points again today. And a turnover. Aiden Holloway's got it coming back down the floor. Little spin action there. Gets it to Mark Sears. Throws it up to Mo D, and it was too high. 3 ball from Robert Morris. That one's going to rattle in and out. Rebound, foul. So that's probably going to be 2 free throws there for Robert Morris. Don't like it when it buffers, that's for sure. So Robert Morris going to the free throw line for the second time today. They are 1 for 2 at the line. Excuse me. Oh, yeah, I was right. Yeah, I was right. First one. Good. Dude. If you see the bots, put your B in the chat to block them. YouTube is supposed to block the bots if you type B. Second one goes down. Clifford Amore with a season high so far, 17 points in this ball game. Still looking for some action from some of your key contributors here. Nice little drive there from Aiden Holloway, gets it to go. 53-46, 14:30 to go here in the ball game. Alabama 6 for 9 this half from the field. Mark Sears playing defense down low. And a turnover there. Nice little pick there from Clifford Amore. Gets it to Mark Sears, who's looking for Amore down low. Gets it to him, and he throws it away, trying to get it to Darian Reed. But it's going to be a turnover. Cam Woods with it now. He's driving on Reed. Off the left side. Miss. Amore with the rebound. They kick it up the floor. Chris Youngblood for three. Miss. Jeff saying Alabama's the turnover kings. Yeah, kind of. 8 turnovers so far in this game for Alabama. Chris Youngblood playing some nice defense here. DJ Smith with the ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to drive on Chris Youngblood. He's going to kick it out. That's going to go off Darian Reed and out of bounds. But nice defense there on the other end. 1.5 to go on the shot clock, so got to catch it and shoot. I don't think you can get a dribble in. Maybe one. Probably not, though. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. We'll have a Alabama football video later on today. Make sure you guys check that out as well. 1.2, they get it in. 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Phylon. He'll bring it up the floor. Getting pressed. He kicks it out to Aiden Holloway. Aiden Holloway tries to make the extra pass, and Cam Woods knocks it out of bounds. So Bama ball here on their own end. Can see some of the stats right here from some of these guys in the starting lineup. Phylon, Holloway, Clifford Amore, Chris Youngblood, and I believe that was Darian Reed all on the floor right now for Alabama. John saying this team is like having a crazy ex-girlfriend. Or a real crazy girlfriend. Holloway tries to drive, comes back out, gives it up to Amore. Amore gives it up. Phylon, he's on the left side. He's going to bounce it off a player. 1 on the shot clock. There's a 3 ball, and it's good. Darian Reed for 3. Make it a 10-point ball game, Alabama. Reed now 3 for 3 from the field, and timeout, Robert Morris. Get those RTRs in the chat. Alabama going on a little bit of a run here. 4 of their last 5 from the field. Robert Morris on a 2-minute, 10-second scoring drought. So Alabama kind of starts creeping out ahead. Then Robert Morris comes back, make it a 3-point game. Alabama brings it up to 6. Robert Morris brings it back. Now Alabama back out to a 10-point lead. Get those RTRs in the chat here, baby.
Tell you what, LeBaron Phylon doesn't have any points, but from a playmaking perspective, he's making the right pass, getting guys. That was a great effort play there. It looked like it was kind of blown up, and he went in there, got the ball off the deflection, threw it out to his shooter for 3. They get, in a lot of ways, he's playing better than Mark Sears, who seems to be kind of hot dogging a little bit, trying to force some crazy passes, and it's not working. So I think Phylon's doing a good job keeping the boys in it.
Yeah, both those guys, Phylon and Mark Sears, both with 8 assists apiece right now for Alabama. But Phylon, no points. Sears only has 6. 1 for 3 from the 3-point line, 2 for 6 from field goals, and 1 for 2 from the stripe. Sub for dubs here, baby. Sub for dubs. Let's see how far the Crimson Tide can go in this tournament. If you haven't already, make sure you guys also vote at the pin poll. How far do you guys think Alabama makes it in this tournament? We got over 1,000 votes so far. 43% saying Final Four or Natty. So expectations are sky high for this Alabama basketball team. who last year, they broke the glass ceiling, getting to the Final Four, first ever in Alabama basketball history. Trying to get back there again, trying to make their first ever national championship appearance. Robert Morris looking for their first ever tournament win in school history. Let's hope it doesn't happen. Q Shep saying we need to finish this game. We about to roll. Got to finish strong. Some of these second halves for Alabama, sure. Some of them up against better teams like a Florida. They've fallen apart sometimes in the second half. And, I think they came out pretty hot here in the first 8 minutes or so here in the second half. Some of those games early on, especially in SEC play, that those second halves, they either started the game awful or they started the second half awful. So to have a good start to the game and a good start to the second half, very good for Alabama there. Let's see if they can finish, though. That Tennessee game, last minute was awful. Let's see. I'll tell you here in a second, Wolf, if Philon's still on the floor. I think he is, but I'm not positive. Philon is still on the floor here for Alabama. Darian Reed, Aiden Holloway, Clifford Amori, and Chris Youngblood on the floor. There's a lob attempt and the foul and one for Robert Morris. Good play there. Got to give it to him. Q Shep also noting that Alabama had an insane schedule. I think the number was like 25 out of their 33 games were from teams in the tournament. That's insane. So a Marion Dickerson, the Horizon Defensive Player of the Year, now with 15 points, going to the stripe for the and one attempt. No good. Bama's got it. Aiden Holloway with the rebound there. Brings it up the floor. Trying to go fast. Drive. Comes back out. A little behind the back action. Tries to drive again. That one's going to be a turnover from Aiden Holloway. 12 minutes to go here. Cam Woods brings it up. He's trying to drive. That should be an offensive foul and a slam. Make it a 6-point game again. Mark Sears coming up the floor quickly. Kicks it out to Holloway for three. That one rims in and out. So Alabama going a little cold here. 6-0 run for the Colonels. 3-ball. Miss off the back iron. Rebound for Robert Morris. Little drive there from Dickerson, and that one goes down. Make it a 4-point game again. See, they just keep getting back in this damn game. 3-ball from Bama, no good. Robert Morris with the rebound. On the right side now, Mark Sears playing defense on Dickerson. Nice little feed there. I don't know what he was doing with the ball. Alabama's got it now, though, going up the floor, Darian Reed, and he's going to be fouled. Alabama will inbound. Yeah, Mark's saying LeBaron Philon will be in the league. Yeah, I fully agree with that. It'll be interesting to see if LeBaron Philon goes to the draft this year. Definitely has a lot of traits, especially for a freshman, for a true freshman. If you guys remember last year, Jaron Stevenson tested the draft waters, ended up coming back. That was a massive return for Alabama, getting him back. And he's had some good games this year. Hasn't had the best games, but, you know, if Alabama can get Jaron Stevenson going, man, he can be a dog. Parker's saying all game streaming on NCAA March Madness. So we're only going to be doing the Alabama games here on the Alabama channel. But if you guys want to hang out after this game and just hang out with the Chat Sports crew in general. I believe Nick Roloff is over on the main Chat Sports channel doing some of the rest of the games, but we are only going to be live for Alabama games. Pops in there saying, we got the size, we need to take advantage of it in the paint. Yeah, it seems like Clifford Amore is the only one doing that. Mo D a little bit. Mohamed Diabate there. You know, it really sucks that Ramadan was in late February this year, because last year Ramadan Mo D was a different animal, bro. Was a different animal. When they were going through the tournament last year, and it was Diabate and Mohamed Waggy, or Wagyu? I think it was Waggy is how it was, but it was spelled Wagyu like the steak, but I believe it was pronounced Waggy. They were both going through Ramadan, and they were so good in the tournament last year, I was like, I wonder if I can do that. And so I did it for like a week or so, like just didn't eat. I didn't wake up early like they do, but I just didn't eat till the sun set. And I don't know if you're supposed to not drink water either. I was drinking water during the day. So might not have been full-on Ramadan fasting like you're supposed to, but I tried it. I did a little intermittent fasting. I just wanted to be better at basketball, that's all. Yeah, Dickerson's playing really, really well. He's got 19 points right now for Robert Morrison. I keep saying Morrison. It's Robert Morris. Robert Morris. Man. They're staying in it, though, man. This team is scrappy. This team is super scrappy. Baylor, Mississippi State coming down to the wire, too. Baylor is leading Mississippi State right now, but that's a close game. I see what Tom's talking about now. There's like some interference. I can hear music. Yeah. Yeah, it's like getting on some kind of radio station. Yeah. I can't tell what it is, though. Huh. And a feed there! Darian Reed gets the lob and throws it down. So Alabama's trying to take advantage of the size matchup here, man. They've had like 10 lobs. They're going to call that a jump ball. Possession Robert Morris, but a good defensive play there by Darian Reed. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. I can hear music. I can't hear what song it is, though. Robert Morris with the inbound here, throwing it around. Cam Woods trying to drive. There's the pump fake. And blocked by Aiden Sherrill. Mark Sears has it, bringing it up the floor. He's going to give it to Sherrill, who gives it back. Logo three from Sears. That one's going to rattle out. Alabama got the rebound but threw it away. And Robert Morris is going to go back down the floor for a slam. 4-point ball game here, under 10 minutes to go. LeBaron Philon. He drives. Can't find anybody. Kicks it out to Reed. Reed off the right side. He's going to dribble drive. That one's going to be blocked. Robert Morris has it coming back up the floor. They're trying to freaking half-court lob, and they get it. 4-point ball game down to 2. Bama Bell, I think Grant Nelson should be back on Sunday if we get there. Aiden Sherrill now gets it to go. Nice feed from Mark Sears. Back up to a 4-point ball game. Here's the drive here. Now turnaround jumper from Robert Morrison. That one's going to rattle home. Back to a 2-point game again. Make sure you guys drop a like. Mark Sears gets it to Aiden Sherrill. That's going to be a foul. Counted and one! Aiden Sherrill right under the basket. Gets a guy going over the top of him and is able to get it up and make it go. Mark's saying he was on the ground, no bucket, but I'm pretty sure they counted it. We'll see if he shoots one or two, I guess. It looked like he did that, like, and one. So Aiden Sherrill at the stripe here. He's going to miss. Grant Nelson in the ballgame for Alabama. Mark Sears to Aiden Holloway. 3-ball. Misses. There's going to be a foul on, who'd they call it on? Aiden Sherrill there, I believe. So foul on Alabama. Grant Nelson now checks in for the first time in this ball game, under 10 minutes to go. Alabama cannot seem to pull away with this lead. They've been leading the whole game, but can't break it out or break away. Cam Woods drives, pass behind the back there. Another drive, kicks it out, baseline, kicks it out again for 3. In and out, Robert Morris rebound and the layup. 2-point ball game again. 8-minute mark now. Mark Sears drives right past and gets another bucket. Back and forth, snip, snap, snip, snap.
This is crazy. We got an emergency Grant Nelson appearance.
Oh, man, I just hope he doesn't get hurt worse. Got a sleeve on that left leg. And a foul on Aiden Sherrill, and count it. Robert Morris with a chance to go to the line and make it a 1-point ball game with 7:44 to go. Their crowd is fired up. I am getting nervous as hell. Oh, man. I think we're going to the under 12 here now. We're going to timeout for something. Okay. Jeremy said, safe to say my future kids will not be named Robert or Morris. True. All right. Last one of the day here. Want to give a shout out to our friends over at Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. Super easy to play. You just pick lineups more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. It's available in over 30 different states, including California, Texas, Georgia, and Florida. One of my favorite things about Prize Picks is the flex play. You can either do the flex play or you can do the power play. You get all of them right on the power play. You get more on your return. But if you go with the flex play, you do not have to get every single one of your picks correct. You can still get one wrong and still come out on top. This is our baseball season-long Prize Picks slate. One of the best things about the season-long Prize Picks slates are as well, they take injuries into account. So you see all of these numbers right here. If these players play the entire season, they're most likely going to get that. So if they get injured, maybe not. But if they don't get injured, definitely, I would definitely hit some of those season-long Prize Picks slates. They got baseball, they got basketball, they've got football, they've got everything that you could want. They've even got esports over on Prize Picks as well. All you guys got to do is download the Prize Picks app today and use promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. One more time for you guys, download the Prize Picks app today. Use promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. You don't even need to win to get the $50 bonus. It is just guaranteed. It's Prize Picks. Run your game. All right, baby, let's sub for dubs here now. Let's sub for dubs. Oh, man, Jeff saying Bama never improved their turnover or defensive problems this whole season. True. But who knows? Last year, what did we say going into the tournament last year? They were soft. They were soft as baby shit, as Nick Saban would say. We got the Seahawks Today channel coming in here spamming Robert Morris. Spam your RTRs in the chat. Drown them out of here. Back to last season, though. Once we hit the tournament, we started playing like a team that was physical. Not necessarily doing that today, but Sub for dubs. We got Alabama football videos all season long, all off season long. 5-6 times a week, we got those Bama football videos for you now. So don't miss out. Hit that sub button. You got transfer portal coming up. You got spring practice going on right now. A lot of stuff to talk about over on the football side of things. And we will be live for every single Alabama basketball game in this tournament. And it is a 1-point game after that free throw goes down. Mark Sears got it off the left side, and that gets blocked into the 9th row of the stands. Dickerson is a dog. Defensive Player of the Year for the Horizon League. Swats that one 20 rows deep. Comes out of nowhere. We got 837 people watching, 73, excuse me, dyslexic. Mo D's got it. I see an Alabama player go flying. Mo D tries to drive the lane. Nothing. Grant Nelson tips it to a Robert Morris and Cam Woods. He kicks it out for 3. Gets it back. Robert Morris resets. Lets the rest of the team get down there. 1-point ball game. Kicks it out. Here's a drive on Grant Nelson. Up and under. And Robert Morris just took the lead. Oh, my God. First lead of the ball game. Grant Nelson goes up. How is that not a foul? No good there from Grant Nelson. 3 for Robert Morris. That's going to be a miss. Mo D with the rebound. Bama down by 1. Coming back up the floor. Under 7 in this ball game. Mark Sears swatted again, but a foul is called on the floor. Mark Sears got swatted in the back of the head. Mark Sears now bent over, holding the back of his head here. Let's see if he got an elbow on the head or what. It looks like he might be pulling a little soccer move on us. He definitely got like, oh yeah, I guess he did get knocked. He did get hit in the back of the head. So Chris Youngblood will inbound now off the baseline for Alabama. Nobody's getting open. Oh, my God, he throws it up to Aiden Holloway, who gets it. Holloway drives left. He's going to throw it up to Grant Nelson, who slams it down. Grant Nelson making an impact here in the second half. Bama back up by 1. 6:30 to go in the ball game. This one is going to come down to the wire, folks. Driving on Grant Nelson. Give me a travel. Go back the other way. Amajafo, I think I'm saying his name right. Got a little tripped up there and traveled. So Bama ball. They also have the possession arrow, by the way. That's key. Mark Sears getting a screen there from Grant Nelson. He's going to drive. He's going to kick it out. Chris Youngblood. He kicks it out to Mark Sears. He drives again. Mark Sears going straight to the basket. Nice finish there from Mark Sears. Bama back up by 3 again. What a second half of this ball game it has been. Dickerson now hands it off to Cam Woods. On the left side, being guarded by Holloway. They switch Mo Diabate on Cam Woods now. 5 on the shot clock. They'll get it into the lane. Little fadeaway jumper, no good. Up the floor now from Bama. 3 ball, no good. Grant Nelson with the rebound and the foul. Grant Nelson coming in late in this game and making an impact. He had the slam and he's got a couple rebounds now. Sub for dubs, baby. Sub for dubs. If we get to 23,000 subscribers, I'm doing another beer bong. Hit that sub button. Get in the chat and spam your RTRs. They could have probably called that on Grant for real. Youngblood inbounds it to Mo D, and good. Bama on a little 6-0 run here. 2-minute, 12-second scoring drought for Robert Morris. Back up by 5. 5 to go. Mo Diabate with 6 points in this ballgame. That's going to be a foul on Aiden Holloway. Just wraps up the not defender, but Dickerson, I believe that was. I think. I'm getting loud environment notifications on my watch now. You know we're getting fired up, baby. Yeah, Big Mark talking about Sears. I think coming into this game, in the last 4 games, Mark Sears was like 4 for 28, something wild from 3. And today, he's 1 for 5. I don't know what knee it was for Grant Nelson. I would assume it's his left with it having the sleeve, but I think he always wears a sleeve on one of his legs. Crimson Tide forever said Aiden Holloway's been terrible today. He kind of has. He went for the ball, but then just wrapped up the defender. What happened here? Oh, right knee to the back of Dickerson's head. They might be reviewing this as a flagrant. I mean, in my opinion, that's just a basketball play. But this goes back to I'm a football guy, not necessarily a basketball guy. I think they're so inconsistent with how they call flagrants. So you never know. This could be upgraded to a flagrant 1 here for Alabama. Back of the head off Grant Nelson's knee. So we are under review right now. Under 5 minutes to go in this ball game, 4:58 to be exact. Alabama up by 5. Both teams already in the bonus. Was it 9 fouls when they go to the double bonus? Thing. MMA Tube, you said 10? Oh, okay. MMA Tube said Baylor just beat Mississippi State. So what do we got here, ref? Stands is called. Just a regular foul. I didn't think that was going to be a flagrant, but like I said, I never know with these college basketball referees. Keep hitting that sub button. We're subbing for dubs here in the NCAA Tournament. Alabama in the round of 64 right now, trying to take on either St. Mary's or Vanderbilt in the next round on Sunday. First free throw goes down. Make it a 4-point game. Tight B to block the bots. Second one goes off the rim. Mo Diabate with the rebound. Nice. Gives it off to Mark Sears, who drives to the right side. Brings it back. Surveys the floor. Youngblood, Mo D, Nelson. Aiden Holloway, all on the floor. And that one's going to be a foul. Alabama will go to the line. Mark Sears, 1-1. Let's do something fun. It's 1-1, so type your ones in the chat. It's 1-1, so type your ones in the chat. If he makes the first one, we'll type 2s in the chat. Let's get in there. Type your ones. I see 4 ballers in there typing his ones. The first one goes down. Type your 2s. I see Jacob Wesley, 6 ways. Type your 2s now. Crimson Tide forever. 6-way. Crimson Tide forever. Jacob W. Pops. Crimson Tide forever. Type your twos in the chat. We're on 1-1 right now. Mark Sears just put the first one down. Second one down as well. Type your RTRs. Mark Sears' mama in the stands. Getting her shot up. Miss Sears, baby. Miss Sears. We love her. She's passionate, baby. 8-1 run in the last 2 minutes now for Alabama. Mark Sears just gets crossed up. And a foul on Robert Morris goes back the other way. The ball was flying around. Mo D had it, gets run over. Give me the ball, baby. Bama goes back to the line. So type your ones. It's 1-1. Type your ones. Type your ones in the chat. Hit that sub button. We got to make our free throws, baby. Make your free throws. Mo Diabate at the line now for Alabama. Incredible day for him. Misses it. They're going to call a foul on somebody on the floor. Grant Nelson again with a big-time defensive play there, going for the rebound. Gets a foul call on Robert Morris. Nice. Grant Nelson goes to the line now. Type your ones again. Brandon asked me where I got my sweater on the Yay Alabama website. It was a little taxed. I think it was like $65, $70 or something like that. But they got some nice stuff over there. Highly encourage you guys to check out the Yay Alabama website. They're talking about something, but keep typing your ones because I think Grant Nelson's going to the line for a 1-1 here, and he will. Appreciate it, Crimson Tide forever. It's probably my favorite Alabama, just in general, sweater. That one's off the back iron. Grant Nelson misses the free throw. Back-to-back free throws there missed. Bama up by 6 with 4 to go in this ball game. Cam Woods hasn't done much today, the Alabama native. That's going to be a rebound, Grant Nelson. He came into this game under 10, and he's making an impact. Throws it up, and that one's going to go off the front of the rim. Tried to get it to Mohamed Diabate for a slam. Robert Morris has it now, going back down the other way. Alabama in the double bonus. That's a 3-ball. That one goes off the back of the rim. Rebound, Robert Morris. Reset the shot clock. Cam Woods 3-ball. That one goes off the back of the rim as well. Mark Sears brings it back down the floor. He's going to drive. That's going to be a foul. And one! Mark Sears flexing on him. Up by 8. Let's go! Type your ones in the chat for Mark Sears. He's also going to the line for one more. They're going to commercial, but we're staying right here. Alabama up by 8, under 4 to go. I'll give some shout-outs. Get in the chat, everybody. We got over 1,200 people watching. I see Keith Wilson. 6-way, got my dad in there. Twanda White in there. Crimson Tide forever. MMA Tube. Saying should have been an upset. Patricia's mad. I appreciate you for being here all stream long, Patricia. I know you're going for Robert Morris, but that's okay. Roll Tide won with a phenomenal point. Grant Nelson changing this game late in the second half. Twanda White saying we got to finish strong. Dwayne's typing in his one. Spelling it out, though. Bama Bell saying Grant Nelson's making a huge impact for this team. Andrew saying roll Tide. I appreciate you, Crimson Tide forever. We're going to be live for every single Alabama game throughout this tournament. Wish we'd be able to be going live for A-Day, but it's not going to be televised. But next year we'll be live for every Alabama football game as well. Chad says we're behind. Maybe a tad. We're streaming it, so kind of happens. Backfeed News in the chat saying great job. Appreciate you, Backfeed. Hit that sub button. If we get to 24,000 subscribers by the time this game is over, need less than 100. It's a beer bong. It's a beer bong. Putin's AK-47 in the chat saying his brother is the manager of Robert Morris. They thought they were going to get steamrolled. Well, I tell you what, man, they played hard. Hats off to Robert Morris. And this game is not over yet. This game is not over yet. Alabama was up by what, like 6-8 or something like that versus Tennessee with 30 seconds left and lost that game.
Keep hitting that sub button, folks, to see if we can't get to 24K by the end of this game. We got about 1,200 people in here watching. No reason we can't get there. Keep subbing.
Keep subbing. I owe another shot, by the way, for 300. I know, Trevin Holt, we're behind a little bit. We're streaming the game. It happens. So Mark Sears at the line now. Here's the shot for 300 likes. That one goes down. Just like my shot. So Bama up 9 now. Closing in on the 3-minute mark. Trying to drive on Nelson. There's a feed. Nice feed there and a layup there for Robert Morris. 7-point ball game. Inbound here to Chris Youngblood, who's going to try to bring it up the floor off the right side. On Cam Woods. Hasn't done much today. Only 5 points for Woods. That's going to be a foul on Woods. Send Bama to the line. Everybody spam your twos because we're shooting 2 all the way down the stretch now. Alabama in the double bonus. That's what they call it, right? Double bonus? Yeah. Spam your twos in the chat. Let's hit them both, baby. Chris Youngblood, I believe, is who is going to the line. Got the spectacles on the last couple games here. Mr. Matrix, Dwayne, Keith. First one is good. Crimson Tide Forever, Chad Kennedy, Michael West Jr. Chris Youngblood with a chance for Bama to go up 9 again in this ball game. That one goes down. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate you, Jeeper1. Said he muted the game and he's listening to us. That's what we ask everybody to do. Here's a dribble drive. Little feed. Little jumper. No good. Rebound. Bama. Mo Diabate gets it to Sears. They're coming back up the floor. Sears gets that one stripped away, and it's going to be a turnover. Oh, no, they're going to say it's out on Robert Morris? That's not right. Oh, who called timeout? Did Mark Sears verbally call timeout when he was in the air? Maybe. I think that's what happens, or what happened. Little poke away from Robert Morris there. Sears was coming up the left side, and it kind of bobbled away from him. He jumped up. He was out of bounds, had the ball, and I think he might have called timeout before he landed, verbally. I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but I think that's what happened. I mean, apparently you are, if that's what happened. I thought it was going to be a turnover there. So big heads-up play there by Mark Sears. You got St. Mary's and Vanderbilt coming up here in just a little bit. Alabama, if they can hang on to this lead, Crimson Tide Forever saying, yes, you can verbally. I'll ask some stupid questions, guys, when it comes to basketball. If I ask a just generally stupid question, put the answer in the chat for me because, like I said earlier, I've not been a basketball fan my entire life. So we're here to have fun, baby. We're doing it. What happened there? They stopped the play on the inbound. They're going to call a foul on Robert Morris. And I don't know who's going to the line, but it's somebody. Mark Sears is going to the line after getting grabbed. Tried to get a little pick off the inbound off Grant Nelson. as he was going around, got wrapped up. Spam your twos. Let's make two here. One goes down. Alabama up by 10 now. Spam your twos. Let's get a second one. Sub for dubs. We're 69 away. Nice. From doing a beer bong. The second one goes down from Mark Sears. Cam Woods, 3 ball. That one goes down for Cam Woods. Has not had a phenomenal day for Robert Morris today, but man, he has played hard, and he gets that 3 to go down there. Only 8 points for Cam Woods. He's originally from Alabama. Let me see exactly where he was from. But I know him and Mark played. He's from Bessemer, so the Birmingham area. I know earlier in the week, Mark Sears was talking about him. They played AAU together in Alabama in high school. I guess that's when you play AAU in high school. I guess technically AAU probably starts at like 11U or 10U or something like that, but they played AAU together. Yeah, Brandon with a very, very good point. Offensive rebounding for Robert Morris has been great today. 16 rebounds on the offensive boards to Alabama's 5. And they're also beating Alabama on rebounds as well. Just overall. Here we go. 2:24 to go here. Chris Youngblood's going to inbound it. Gets it into LeBaron Philon. Alabama up by 8. Philon looking for something. He's going to get it to Nelson. Nelson drives the lane. And a slam! Grant Nelson! Spam your 4s! Big Bird has come to play here in the second half. 2 to go. Bama up by 10. 38 points off the bench for Alabama. Cam Woods. Oh, they're going to call a foul. That's all right. That's all right. Cam Woods will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Grant Nelson. Only 4 points in this ball game, but 3 rebounds, only 7 minutes of play, and he's looked great defensively as well. Got a foul called earlier, was able to go to the line. 1-and-1 here is going to miss. Mo D with the rebound. Bama up by 10 with 1:50 to go. Mark Sears, there's the foul. We'll see if Robert Morris from here on out tries to foul and make this game go longer. Yeah, man. Yeah, Brandon, 16-5 on the offensive rebounds. Robert Morris is kicking our ass on the O boards. Now, we have 22 defensive rebounds, but compared to their 14 or 16 offensive rebounds, but either way. 1:50 to go. Bama up by 10. It looks good right now, but we've seen leads dwindle before. Mark Sears puts them up 11. Make it 12. Bama looking to go to the round of 32 here. 1:50 to go. And there's going to be a foul call on Mo Diabate there. I don't know about that, but it'll send Robert Morris to the line for a 1-and-1. Let's see here. I don't know, man. It looks like DJ Smith just ran. I mean, see, that's the thing about basketball is you can run right into the fucking defender and it's a foul on the defender. Like, so DJ Smith today, only 5 points. 1-and-1, the first one goes down. Sub for dubs, baby. Sub for dubs. Come back on Sunday. If Alabama's able to take this lead to the finish, we'll be back live on Sunday. I think it'll just be me. You're off on Sunday, right? Yeah, so it'll just be me. But we'll have fun on Sunday as well. Second one goes down. 10-point ball game again with 1:46 to go. Robert Morris calls a timeout. Robert Morris has 1 timeout left. Nate Oates has 2. No, that was their last timeout. Excuse me. Let's see. We are 12 likes away from me doing another shot as well. Man, no super chats so far today. It kind of sucks, but Yeah. We are, what's that math? 54 subscribers away from me doing a free beer bong for you guys at the end of this game. Only a minute 46 to go, though. So we got to get there. Jeeper, I've got some not a sponsor liquor here. And then we've got some Miller Lights to shotgun. $20 super chat is a shotgun. Owen George saying he's not able to watch the game while working. Appreciate the stream. Love your energy. Appreciate it, Owen. Big Alabama fan right here, my guy. Big Alabama fan. Just recently getting into Alabama basketball, to be fair. But we love the Tide. We love the Tide. So Alabama will inbound it here. Mark Sears got it, swatted away. That's what? They call a travel on Mark Sears. He just gets absolutely run over. Nate Oates with the green plaid today. Interessante. Maybe that is a travel. He just tried to go through 2 guys and just fell down. So Daniel asking how much for 3 beer bongs? $100. $100 for 3. I don't know if I could do 3. Stone said he'll do 1. I'll do 2. He'll do 1 for $100 super chat. Oh my God. Mo Diabate gave it away. Oh, Stone says this shit ain't over. It's an 8-point ball game. Minute 22 to go. The clock's just ticking. Chris Youngblood throws this one deep. That's just a terrible decision. They're going to say it's off on Robert Morris, so at least Alabama will have it in the plus side of the floor. What are we at total points right now? Less than 160 for sure. 158, I think. Austin needs 165. Yeah, that's going to be Bama ball out on DJ Smith. We hit 350, so that's a shot. 350 in likes. 39 subs away from a beer bong at the end of the stream.
I mean, look at Nate Oates jumping in there. He's got to be thinking, what is Chris doing, chucking that all the way down the floor?
Yeah, for real, bro. That's definitely out on them, right? That's what I thought. They are reviewing it right now. 8-point ball game here with not much time left. Minute 12 remaining. Let's see the slow-mo here. That's close. But no, that's definitely out on Robert Morris. Jeeper asking how many shots I've done the whole game. Well, I did one at 25 likes. I did one at 50. Or did I do a beer bong at 50? I think I did a beer bong at 50. Every 50 likes, basically. And we're at 370 right now. So, math it up. 6? I think that math works out to 6. And we're still standing, baby.
35 subs, folks. 34 subs.
White ball. That means Alabama ball. I guess I never mentioned what jerseys they were wearing. Alabama's in white. Robert Morris is in red. I might be feeling it a little bit, but we're having fun. I ate breakfast. Chris Youngblood inbounds it to Mark Sears. Mark Sears driving right. He's going to get it to Mo D. Mo D kicks it out to Grant Nelson. He's going to hold it. 20 on the shot clock. They're going to foul Grant Nelson. Smart decision there from Grant Nelson to just hold it because he had a wide open three from the left corner. And with 20 seconds on the shot clock, trying to burn some clock, he just held it. I love it. You don't want to miss it. Let them get the ball, go back down, score 2, score 3, have this game get any closer than it already is. Dickerson now fouls out with 25 points for Robert Morris. Great game from him, the Defensive Player of the Year in the Horizon League. LeBaron Philon, the only tied player with no points. Grant Nelson misses the first free throw. 1:02 remaining. Hit that sub button, baby. Sub for dubs right here. Second one rattles in. So a 9-point ball game with 1:02 remaining. No timeouts for Robert Morris. That's big. Both teams, though, in the double bonus. Grant Nelson will check out. There's a long three ball. That one's going to rattle off. Mark Sears gets it. I guess technically Mo D got the rebound, handed it to Mark Sears. They got to foul if they want a chance. They really can't F around. There it is. There's the foul. Mark Sears will go to the line here. Type those RTRs in the chat, baby. Alabama 45.9 away from getting it done here in the first round and going to the round of 32. Yeah. The first one goes down. Mark Sears makes it a 10-point ball game yet again. I wonder if I can get my leg that far up so you guys can see it. Keep spamming those RTRs, 24 or 25 subs away from hitting 24,000 here on the channel. Clifford Amori checks out. 11-point ball game now. This game is all but wrapped up. Stevenson on defense. That one's going to go down. 9-point game again. 39 seconds left. Bama gets it into Philon. This might be Philon's first opportunity to get a point here in this ball game. Alabama only shooting 29% from three today, which, like I said at the beginning of the stream, they have shown that even when the three ball doesn't go down, they can still win games. But we got to play a whole lot better than this against St. Mary's or Vanderbilt. Philon, first point of the ball game for him, comes with 38 seconds to go. But 8 assists for Philon in 27 minutes. He's made an impact. Second one rattles out. 35 to go now. Here's a three ball. Off the back iron. Mo Diabate with the rebound. That one's going to get knocked out of bounds. Bama ball. 28 to go. Mark Sears gets it on the inbound. There's the foul. They're just going to try to extend this game as long as possible.
18 subs away, folks. Still have over 1,000 people in here. Let's see if we can't get 24K by the end of the game.
Let's get 24K, man. Sub for dubs, baby. We're going to be live. We're going to be bringing this energy all tournament long. Hopefully it's a long tournament for Alabama. Jeeper will probably start like 30, 40 minutes before the game. Not sure what time that game will start. First free throw for Mark Sears misses. We'll probably go live anywhere from probably like 30, 40 minutes. It's just going to be me. I'm going to have to produce and host, so won't be as early as it was today, but check in 30 minutes before tip-off. We'll be live. So Robert Morris now down by 11. Oh, my God, Jaron Stevenson just hit the floor on a crossover. 3-ball hit. 8-point game, 19 seconds left. Alabama tries to get up the floor. Youngblood gets it to Mo D. Mo D gets it to go. Alabama back up 10, and it looks like Alabama has iced it now. 10 seconds to go. And Robert Morris just effing around, not really sure what they're doing here. And a block there from Mo D, but they're going to call a foul with 1.6 to go. Spam those RTRs. No, you know what? Spam the W's. It's easier. It's only one letter. Spam those W's in the chat. Or RTR, or Roll Tide, or whatever the hell you're feeling. Hard hat. Round of 32. Whatever you're feeling. Joseph, Jeeper, Tim. The one and only Peyton. BKJ, Joseph, Twanda, Tate, Redneck, Stephen Burton, Pops in there, Michael, Alabama, 1.6 seconds away from a victory here in the NCAA Tournament. Nate Oates has turned this program around the last, how long has he been here? 5 years, 4 years now? Something like that. This Alabama ball club is going to the round of 32. They beat Robert Morris 90-81, and we're 9 subs away. I tell you what, can we get to 24,000 subscribers before we end the stream? Mark said, dude got his total points. Did he, though? Yeah, he did. Let's go. I appreciate it, Jeeper. Hope everybody joins us yet again on Sunday. We'll be live about 30 minutes before tip-off. Alabama either taking on St. Mary's, I think they're, a 7 seed or something like that, or Vanderbilt. I believe they're a number 10 seed right now. So 7 subs away. Can we get to 24K? Can we get there? Mark, it's either going to be St. Mary's or Vanderbilt. Dave said, unsub, it'd be funny, go Dogs. Hey, the Dogs lost. Dogs got their ass beat the other day by Gonzaga, I believe. Like a 30-point loss. Wow. Alabama, first time winning an NCAA tournament game in 3 straight years in program history. We're 3 subs away from a beer bong. Appreciate you, Southern Reflections. Southern Reflections was the one, by the way, that didn't like the beer bongs. I apologize, Southern Reflections. I do like a good beer during a ball game. But I appreciate you for being here. There it is, 24K. Stone's going to go get me a beer. Shane also saying baseball teams rocking. Beat number 1 Tennessee last night. Hey, hell, guys, if Bama goes to the tournament in baseball, we'll be live for that shit too. Appreciate every single person who joined us today. We're going to rip a beer bong because you guys have been awesome. Had over 1,200 people watching at one point. Enjoyed every single second of it. Don't unsub. We'll be live on Sunday yet again. And we'll see here. Tennessee St. Mary's is going to kick off here in like 10 minutes or so, something like that. So 24,000 subscribers. I think when I first started on the channel here, we were at like 10. Something like that. So you guys have been awesome. Different crew than the football crew that's usually here, though. So I appreciate all the basketball gumps out there who are joining us, man. It's awesome. And we also hit 400 likes, so you know what? we'll top it off. We just hit 400 likes. We hit 24,000 subscribers. No super chats, so that's a little disappointing. Maybe we'll get some on Sunday. Maybe we'll get some super chats on Sunday, but we rocked out in subs. We rocked out in likes. Alabama wins by 9. We're going to the round of 32. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. Jeeper, I thought about staying live for that Vanderbilt game, but we got to knock out another Bama video. Might touch on basketball stuff in that. Not quite sure yet. Definitely going to talk about that new report from On3 about the quarterback battle. I'm definitely probably going to look like an asshole, but we'll see how I spin that take. Because I was like, you guys need to just – Ty Simpson's going to be the guy. And then like 20 minutes later, On3 came out with that article. So we'll see how I'm able to spin that. Love that all these guys are showing out, though, in spring practice. Appreciate every single person. Chad Kennedy asking about women's basketball and softball. I don't know anything about the Alabama's women's basketball. I'll be honest. I didn't even know they made the tournament. Did they make the tournament? Not trying to be a hater. I just genuinely do not know. I know Christy Curry. I know their coach's name. Let me look it up real quick before we leave. Let me look it up and see if they even made the tournament this year. Or what it looks like on that side of things. Oh, they were a 5 seed. Alabama women's is a 5 seed. They'll play tomorrow at 1:30. So probably won't be live for that. I'm off tomorrow. But hopefully they win. Hopefully they win. Softball, we'll see. If they go deep in the softball tournament, maybe. We're just going to have to see on that, though. This is a stretch doing basketball stuff for us here, but we'll see. Any excuse to go live is a good excuse. So hopefully see you guys on Sunday as well. Alabama taking on the winner of Vanderbilt and St. Mary's. We'll be live for that about 30 minutes before tip-off in that game. So do not miss out. Hit that sub button and come join us as well for Alabama in the round of 32 on Sunday. Appreciate you guys for joining us for this game today. Alabama advances. They survive in advance. 90-81 against Robert Morris. We will see you guys on Sunday.